bitches leave. Boss! Came from a dark place. Came from a dark place. Came from a dark place. Boss! Came from a dark place.
Oh, yes.
Well, here we are once again. It's Friday, it's 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have rolled through another week. We've beaten the grind, and we've just 2 days of freedom ahead of us. It's time to unwind, it's time to chill, it's trying to crack open a cold one, and it's time for the Mindset Live Friday Night Howl. Let's get this started. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for coming by from all corners of the planet. We have people in the United States. We have people in Canada. We have people in Europe. We have people in Argentina. We have people in insert country here. Thank you so much for coming by. So I would like to say in my standard mindset greeting, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in this wild, wacky, and sometimes disturbing world of ours. How's everyone doing? Like I said in the intro, we've made it through the week, guys. How was everyone's week, by the way? Everyone have a good week? Everyone lose their shit? Or is everyone like calm and collected and just flowing into the glorious 2 days of freedom we have ahead of us? Now, as you know, for people who have been long-time watchers of the Mindset Live Friday Night Howl, you know that it's traditional that I start the show by cracking open an ice-cold beverage of my choice and consuming it diligently in front of y'all. So, I know you know that 805 is my go-to. But as I told last week, I told the story of the boy with the apple pie to illustrate a point. So I switched to Blue Moon for a number of weeks. And this week, I've switched away from Blue Moon. Because I'm on this path. I'm on this path that goes from 805 to Blue Moon to something else. Then maybe something else, but in a roundabout way to do like a circular fashion where I come right back to, see that box right there? See, you see it? Back to 805, where I can be back into the wonderment of the glorious 805. So this afternoon, I did something very special for you guys, and I'm going to play it right now. I actually went and recorded my decision-making and beer hunting skills. So I'm going to play that right now. And tell me what you think in chat. I mean, it's a bit goofy, but I think you'll enjoy it. And I'm going to try and do some narration, too, while we do it. This might work perfectly, or it might be a total shit show, but hang in there. Here we go. Here's me out looking for beer. Here we go. So there I am going through the market, la la la, pushing my cart. And of course, I can't go to the market without getting some cookies. So I grabbed some oatmeal raisin, which, by the way, is my favorite cookie. Thumbs up, all good. Now I head straight to the beer section. Of course. The only section that means anything in the market. And then you can see 805. 805. Should I? Nope. I'm going to pass on the 805. Let's see what else they got. What other delicious wonders do they have here? Oh, there it is. I see it right there. Blue Moon. Nope. No Blue Moon. No Blue Moon. What am I going to get? Are you all on the edge of your seat? Let's see what we got here. We got some Heineken, and we got some Stella. And what should we get? Which one? Stella! So there you go. That's what if I can turn it right. There we go. That's what I got. I got some Stella this evening. And Stella used to be for many years my absolute favorite thing in the whole world. And do you know what? Do you know what I've done in my haste and my stupidity? Is I've got a bottle of Stella here, and I've got my Stella British pint glass. But can you guess what I don't have? Like a big dopey retard like I am? Can you guess? Well, I'll tell you if you can't guess. I don't have a bottle opener, so I'm going to have to go have a bottle opener. So while I go and get the bottle opener, I'm going to leave you with something very special. I think you'll enjoy it. And just remember where you came from. You came from a, you know what?
Let's go. Ammo, calico, jacket made out of animal.
All right.
Videos go viral. Fly thing you ever saw.
Wow.
Came from a dark place. I went from the slums to Park Place to Park Place.
Ooh.
Front row at the Barclays.
Bars.
4 seats from Beyonce. Let's go. Ammo, calico, jacket. Let's go. Ammo, calico, jacket made out of animal.
All right.
Videos go viral. Let's go. Ammo, calico. Let's go. Ammo, calico, jacket made
There
out
you
of.
go. Okay, so I'm back. I hope you enjoyed that little wonderful. So here we go. Let's get this going here. Bottle of Stella. Open that up. There you go. While I'm pouring this, you guys can tell me in the chat, how's everyone been? There we go. Look at this. You know, I haven't had a Stella in so long. So there's one. Let me grab my other bottle. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm gonna look through the comments in a second and see what you chaps have been up to. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. 'Tis a thing of beauty, Squire. So juggle this, juggle that. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Am I forgetting tradition? My God. Let's do this right. Let's do this right. Does everyone have their beverage of choice? Does everyone have a beer or a coffee, tea, water, Coca-Cola? I don't know. Whatever you have, now's the time. Cheers, my dear. It's as good as I remember. Very good. All right. Let's see who we got in the chat room. Let's have a look here. So we got, let me go back to let's throw back to the beginning. So we got Punches Couches. What up, Punches? Good to see you. Crazy John in the house. How you doing, Crazy John? Jamie L. Hi, Jamie L. Ellie Rose. Hello, Ellie Rose. How are you? We got Flower. Flower is in the house. I'm not sure who is Flower. Are you still there, Flower? Tell us about yourself. I don't think I've seen you. I don't think I've seen you on here before. But anyway, hello, Flower. Let's see who else we got. Punches. We go. Let's Flower. Look at that picture. Isn't it nice? It's Flower. Lovely. We got Simon B.A. He said he feels a bit left out. He's only got 6 pints of Warsteiner Pilsner left. Only 6? Come on, Simon. Get your act together. What's the matter with you? We got, let's see. Oh, we got Nocturnal Frequency Radio in the house. What up, guys? Alex and Steve, how you doing? Glad you could swing by. We've got the number one fan. Hi, Gareth. Hi, number one fan. Who else we got? Let's see. We got we got Anthony Nicholas. Good evening, Gareth, and good morning, peeps in the UK. Who else? I'm looking for. Oh, there we go. Alex got it right. Yes, I'd forgotten a bottle opener. You're absolutely correct, Alex. But I was able to rectify that. I made a quick dash to the kitchen while you were watching The Came from the Dark Place, and I got my bottle opener. Paul Melton. Hi, Gareth from Cambridgeshire. We have a weekend of rain to look forward to. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, you know, that's what happens when you live in the UK, right? It's cloudy and rainy most of the time. But it's beautiful in the summer, for sure. Full Addo, good morning. Evening, morning, sir. Hello, Full Addo. Nocturnal Frequency says, my beer hunting skills need to be refined. I would agree. I would agree. I'm a man of habit. And you're absolutely correct. My beer hunting skills do need to be redefined, for sure. Who else we got? We got Barry Little. Hey, Barry, how you doing? Hi, Gareth and everyone. And that's about it. We all have it in the chat room. I've noticed that a lot more people watch live than actually jump in the chat room, which is fine. But I would advise everyone who's watching, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. Subscribe so you won't miss a future live stream and or video or whatever I post on this channel. So subscribe and hit the like button. Whether you're a subscriber or not, please smash the like button, as the kids say nowadays. So what did everyone think of my little video going through the market with my trolley and getting all my stuff? I thought of it as I drove in, and I parked the car, in the parking lot, and I'm walking towards the the market, and I'm thinking, well, what should I get? I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up getting another Blue Moon, right? Because Blue Moon is delicious, but then again, so is 805. And then I thought, no, you know what? I'm going to get a Stella. I haven't had Stella in such a long time. Stella! So I thought I'd get a Stella. So as I'm walking in there, I thought, wouldn't it be fun if I grabbed my phone and I filmed myself going from from beer to beer and going, no, 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 no. And you know what was weird? When I would hold the camera with my other hand, I would reach out and go, no, no, no. In my mind, I was thinking, remember that scene in Jurassic Park when he's trying to hack into the computer and the guy's like going, no, 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 no. That was bouncing around my head. So yeah, so what did you guys think of that? I should do more stuff like that, I think. So this evening's going to be a little bit of a different show. Well, not that different. It's still going to be basically the same. Percy may or may not be able to join us, and I'll explain why. So Percy's gone to Mexico for 2 weeks. Viva la Mexico. He's gone to Mexico for 2 weeks. So he told me, he said, unfortunately, he won't be on the show this week or next week. But I said to him, I said, Percy, I said, well, Percy, you have a phone and you have internet. So, you know, if on a Friday evening, you got time and you're bored and you want to hop on, come on. I think it'd be fun to have him call in from Mexico and talk to us. So he assures me that if his wife is not, if his wife is okay with it, he'll jump on for a little, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, nothing too crazy, but he'll come on for a little bit. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for Percy to see if he shows up or not. He might. Let's see. Ellie Rose is saying, "Where's the supermarket video? Did you guys miss it? Did you? It did play, right? Because don't tell me it didn't play, please. Can someone say if they saw the supermarket video? I'm pretty sure it played. Oh, I'm like 98% sure that when I hit the play button, it played. But in the chat, can somebody just say, yeah, we saw it? And we'll take it. We'll do it. I mean, I can play it again if you want. It's only like 10 seconds. It's nice. It's not like a big, long, involved. There you go, Alex. It played. Okay, so there you go. It played. Simon Bay is saying, will Percy speak to us in Spanish? He could. Percy does speak Spanish. He is fluent in Spanish, so he could. But I don't know whether he would. There you go. He saw it. I don't think he will, but he could if he wanted to. He does speak Espanol. So we shall see if Percy shows up or not. We'll see how it goes. In about maybe 30 minutes or so, I will probably open up the chat for you guys in the chat. If you want to come on the show, I'll post a link so you can join if you have the urge. I'll be doing that in a little bit. I have shared the link with two good friends of mine, which will hopefully be joining me shortly. Let's see, Johnny Forgotten. Gareth, if any room to jump on tonight? Yeah, no, absolutely, Johnny Forgotten. In the words of Carol Ann from Poltergeist, all are welcome. You can all come on, but you have to remember I only have 5 spots. So if the 5 spots fill up, you're not going to be able to get in. But if you are watching, the minute one person says good night and they leave, that opens a spot and you could join. Speaking of joining, we have, of course, let me get him in here. We have Alex. What up, Alex? How you doing, man?
What's going on?
You know what? I got to get my headphones on to hear you. I can't hear you. There you go. Hello.
The headphones would help, right?
The headphones will help, Mrs. Spock. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Not too bad, dude. Hanging in there. You know, it's good to be chilling on a Friday evening. Cheers.
Agreed.
What do you got there? What are you consuming?
Got the usual, man. 40 Creek.
40 Creek. That's whiskey, right?
It is whiskey, yeah.
It is whiskey. How many glasses have you down today? Is that your first?
This is actually my second.
Mm,
I had one earlier today.
very good, very good. So, for those of you unaware, Alex is the co-host of Nocturnal Frequency Radio, which is a paranormal-based talk show broadcast live every Sunday night. And I've been a guest on it multiple times, and Alex and his co-host Steve get together and interview all manner of interesting and wacky people. And
Included.
me included, absolutely. And it's a real fun show. So I'd strongly advise everyone in the chat that if you're not familiar with Nocturnal Frequency, do a search in YouTube and subscribe and check out their show on Sunday nights. And as you can see, Alex is sporting the Nocturnal Frequency hoodie.
Wrong way. There you go.
Look at that. Look at that. There you go. Nocturnal.
Got the bigger logo on the back, though.
Bigger logo on the back. There you go. Nocturnal Frequency. Very good. Let's see. Oh, Crazy John says, "What a trooper! He's drinking it neat.
Yeah, of course. That's the only way to drink it.
You don't put like ice in it or anything."
Not at all. I drink it just straight.
So, because I'm
I
not
can drink it from the bottle, but then that'll make me look like a lush.
vowel. Because I'm not a big spirits drinker, liquor drinker. So when you have a glass of whiskey like that, how long does it take you to finish that glass on average, give or take?
If I take it easy, I'll probably make it last for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Right, but I mean, I could easily. I don't know if you can see how much. You can see how much it is, and it's a fair amount.
Yeah.
And the reason why I do this is because I wanted to stretch it out, right?
Right. I mean, you could.
If I put an ounce of whiskey in there, or even 2 ounces of whiskey in there, it'll be gone in like 2 minutes.
Yeah. So you like 20 to 30 minutes, one glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Consuming. I know Steve said he was going to be joining, but I don't know. It's kind of late for you over there, right? It's like it was like 11:30 or something.
11:20 right now.
11:20. I mean, I think that's kind of late, but then again, we have people in the chat in the UK right now, where it's like 4:30 in the morning right now. So I mean,
Those are troopers, man.
those are real fucking troopers, dude. And they come out every week in droves, which is great. It's great to see them, great to talk to them. But I do think they're a bit mental, to be honest. to be up that
good
early.
Good to say about your audience.
Yeah, I mean, they know what I'm like. They know it's coming from a place of love. They know I don't really mean it. Yeah, what are they talking about? David is saying Stella act twat. Okay. And
I
Stella
guess he doesn't like Stella.
Stella will cause a bed piss. There we go.
Well, then that's nothing new.
All right.
Isn't that probably that's probably the reason why you stopped drinking?
Why is David talking like a caveman though? Stella act twat. Stella cause bed piss. Why is he talking like that? I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe it's because
Bitches leave.
there you go. Have you got your board there? Come on, let's hear it. I know you're dying to hit that button.
I do. I'm just trying to figure out what I could use. Because I got some pretty nasty stuff on here. I don't know. How nasty do you want me to get?
Hey, dude, it's Friday night. Come on, let it rip.
All right.
Okay. When I said let it rip, I didn't mean.
I could have gone this way.
Dude, please tell me you downloaded those and didn't go into the bathroom with a microphone.
I downloaded them.
Okay.
Just so everybody's clear. It's not like I had a big burrito and then just went in with the microphone.
Yeah.
Just went wild.
Ellie Rose is saying not as late as us. Where are you located, Ellie? Are you in the U.S. or are you in the U.K. or somewhere else on the planet? Wouldn't it be cool if she said, "I am not on Earth"?
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Let's see. And I recognize a lot of people in the chat, but could you shout out your locations on the planet I mean, I don't need your address. Just like your
Yeah, give us your address,
either your
please.
country, town, or city or something, just so I get a good overview of
A main intersection.
yeah, just kind of mental illustration of where you're located on the globe, or if you're a flat earther, the flat plane.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Stella seems less. It seems less than like regular beer.
Quantity wise?
Yeah, like the amount. I don't know. There you go. Barry's in. Okay, I'll put it up right now. So let's see. So Barry Little's in Scotland.
Very good.
Ellie Rose is in Mars. She's in Leicester in the UK. Filato's in Wiltshire. He's in Matthew Williams country. Anthony Nichols is in Port Talbot in Wales. You got a bunch of UK peeps in here. Who else? Who else? Anyone else? Bueller. Let's see.
Devon. Crazy
Devon?
John.
Crazy John's in Devon. Number one fan is ready for another Yorkshire accent. Let's see. It says, I'm sure bottles are always less than the can. Well, Ellie, I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. That's all I got to say. Punches is in South Texas. Yeehaw.
Buenos Aires.
Stuntley Constable's in Kentucky.
Huh.
Karen's in Devon in the UK. Simon's in Buenos Aires in Argentina. We got another one from Devon. Pike on a Trike is in Manchester, UK, and he's mad for it. You know what I mean? Like, he's mad for it. And we get Jamie is in Arizona. All right. Well, welcome aboard, guys. Thank you so much for swinging by, no matter what. Oh, and I should mention, of course, Alex. Tell him where you are, Alex. Where you at? Where you at, Alex?
I'm in the center of the universe.
You're in California?
Yeah, right next to you. I'm in Canada.
He's in Canada. There you go. So look, you're on the eastern part of Canada too, right?
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. So you're close. You're closer to. You're probably closer to the UK than I am.
I am. Yes. Steve messaged you can't get the program to work, so I don't think he's coming on.
Why? You just click the button. It's easy. It takes 3 seconds. Oh yeah, he's messaging. Yeah, I'll send it again. There you go, Steve. Just click on it and follow the instructions. It's real straightforward. Did you find it difficult, Alex? Be honest.
No.
It's easy, huh? I mean, I post the link in the chat, and if some of these maniacs can get it to work, I mean, you know what I mean? It's like half of these fools barely know how to turn their computer on, but they can click the link. Let's be honest.
Punches said Canada, and I go, no, it's more like it's Nards, Canards.
Canards?
My Nards.
Oh man, my Nards. Yeah, it looks like Steve is having some computer woes, unfortunately.
Having some technical.
Yeah, sorry then, Steve. This is the only way to join us this evening is through that link. Just sit back, relax, drink your beverage of choice, and think about next Friday night. I mean, it should work. I mean, maybe reboot your machine and click on it. I don't know, but it should work. It works. It works perfectly on pretty much everything, on your phone, everything. Use your phone. Maybe use your phone and come on. That would work also.
Yeah, we can watch Steve lay down on his bed and
no.
talk
Hey,
to us.
hey, whoa, calm down. So what?
Come on, Eddie, come on.
Tell everyone about yourself, Alex. What do you do in Nocturnal, and what's it all about? What's Nocturnal all about?
It's Nocturnal was Steve actually founded the show, and then I joined as a co-host about a year after the launch of the show, and we've been doing it now for a total of 13 years. We basically try to delve into the paranormal, and it's not just talking about ghost stories. It's trying to understand the paranormal, trying to sort of come up with different theories, hypotheses, and all of that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And not just the paranormal. I'm talking ufology, cryptozoology. We've done a whole bunch of different topics. And occasionally we'll do off the cuff show when we don't even talk about any of that stuff, like when we had the guys from Third Moon Brewery on.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah. You know what? It was so strange because I'd meant to come in and watch that because I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. I want to do that, it just didn't happen. I don't know why. I just didn't get the chance to see it. I know it's on rerun and I could watch it again. But what was the impetus of that to bring those guys in? I know that Steve is a big.
Well, okay. So Bebo, it's one of the founders is interested in I guess cryptoids, I guess whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So, and you know how Steve loves craft beer as well. So, I mean, we had them on just before they launched the business, or right around the time when they just launched Third Moon Brewing. And so we had them back on for their 1-year anniversary, right? Because they just celebrated their 1-year anniversary
Right.
up and open. So, and I guess the idea initially was to have them on, talk about, their 1-year anniversary, what's going to be like, what to expect down the road from them. And I think we kind of got sidetracked with that entirely, because I think part of the reason Bebo wanted to come on as well was to talk about cryptids, but we never got the chance to talk about that at all during the show. But we'll have him back on and just talk about stuff like that.
Sorry, I'm just typing something. I'm trying to do technical support for Steve. It's like this week on the podcast, the part of Justin will be played by Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, Punch's Couch is saying cryptids. I don't know if he's saying that like, yeah, cryptids, or what's cryptids. Can you describe what, as best you can, what a cryptid is?
It's basically a creature like, I know you're doing this, Gareth, so you can give tech support to Steve. Cryptids is basically like Bigfoot would be classified as a cryptid.
Yes.
Any sort of creature that's not documented, like the chupacabra, that's another cryptid. Wolfmen sightings, those would essentially fall under the cryptid. Any sort of a creature that isn't defined, for lack of a better term, or isn't established, and you have sightings of, I guess, would fall under that category.
Yeah, just weird animals, creatures.
Yeah.
Basically,
men that walk on their hind legs, for example.
Yeah, it's basically things that shouldn't exist, but people encounter them.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was just reading Simon's answer there. Was Gareth send Steve a white stick so he can find his way here?
There you go. Send Steve a white stick in front of him. Yeah, that's so strange. You know what? I mean, in all the time I've been using this software to send a link to someone to join, and I'm not saying this to be mean. This is the first time ever that someone has had difficulty connecting to it
with the browser.
Yeah, I told him. I said try a different browser.
Yeah, because it could very well be the browser he's using is blocking it.
He said he's tried all 3 browsers and the same on all of them, and I'm a little baffled and blown away by that because I don't know what to say. This is the first time. I mean, Steve, if you're watching, this is the first. You've broken records here, my friend. You were the first person ever to click on that link and for it not to work. So there you go. I don't know what else to say. I mean, 99.999% of the time you click on it, it works. Am I wrong? I mean, Alex clicked on it. I got all the people in the chat click on it every week, and it just works instantly. So I don't know what to tell you. If you tried different browsers and if you've rebooted your machine and it's still not working, I don't know. Yeah, Punches says things like Mothman and Bigfoot and stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what a cryptid is. Now, I should say that most normal people that that are usually obsessed with food, sex, and sport, when the subject of cryptids come out, they just roll their eyes, shake their head, and think you're a mental case. Which I
like, don't you?
what's that? What'd you say?
So you like using that word, mental case, don't you?
It's a great word, man. It is.
No, I know you say it all the time.
I do. But a lot of people they feel that way, right? You know, if you were to say, you know, I saw Bigfoot, right? They okay, you're out of your mind. Get the fuck out of my
But they
face.
do the same for people who
Who
witness
see
UFOs,
ghosts or UFOs or yeah.
even with paranormal.
Yeah,
in general,
no, absolutely. I mean,
You
one
have
of
the people who are curious and will even though they may not necessarily believe it, will give you the benefit of the doubt and let you say what you have to say.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the people who will outright just roll their eyes and walk away. Essentially.
Hang on, I gotta do some more tech support.
Okay. Come on, Gareth, you could do it.
See, this is the thing.
Brought to you by 40 Creek Whiskey.
40 Creek Whiskey and Stella Artois.
Yes.
Stella. This was a joke I used with Ben Emlyn Jones the other week, where he was lamenting the loss of On Stella, which is like this alternative Facebook chat platform that he used a lot. And he said, yeah, you know, on Stella, it vanished. And I said, what are you talking about, Ben? I was on Stella the other day. And he says, you was? You on it? I'm like, yeah, I was on Stella.
Yeah, nice. I'm sure he appreciated that.
I'm sure he did, yeah. Ben's got a good sense of humor. Let's see. What is he doing? My God, what is this? Unable to start. Eric started to ensure that you have the latest version of your web browser. Yeah, it's something to do with his computer, dude. Something's up with his computer. I'm not exactly sure what. See, this is why I know this. I know that the vast majority of people on Earth use Windows computers. I get it, but this is the reason why I absolutely fucking despise Windows. And
Listen,
I know
I'm with you on that. So
I know that most people use it.
If I could afford a Mac, I would buy a Mac.
Oh my God, Windows is so fucking shit. There's issues up the fucking ass with that thing.
Right. And you know what? I would switch to a Linux-based operating system. The problem is just to be able to get the applications that I need.
Right.
I don't know if I'd be able to. Like OBS, for example, I don't know if they have a version for.
They do. They do have a version. They do, and it's on par with the Windows and Mac version. So it's not like it's behind. It's exactly so. If you were to switch to Linux and download OBS, it would be exactly the same as the version you're using right now. Except it probably wouldn't crash as much.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I despise Windows. You know, I mean, I work in IT and I deal with Windows issues every fucking day, which adds to my intense frustration and hatred of that piece of garbage operating system. But hey, what are you gonna do? I'm having another beer.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah. So I switched to Mac in about 2003 is when I switched to Mac. Up until then, I was all PC. I switched to Mac in about 2003, and I kind of found my computing nirvana. It just felt right, and everything worked. Up until that point, I'd used DOS and Windows, and I used BOS. I was a big fan of OS2 Warp. I used OS2 for many years. I used to love that. I used Windows 2000.
I'm actually upset that IBM ditched that project.
But back in the 90s, dude, I fucking loved OS2. Loved it. And then I went to Windows 2000, Windows XP, and then my wife brought a Mac home from work, and I said, "Oh, let me take a look at that." And I was playing around with it, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool. I kind of like this." And then I went out and I bought a MacBook. It wasn't called a Mac. It was called a PowerBook back then. It wasn't a MacBook. It was a PowerPC based Mac. And that was it. I was fucking hooked. I sold all my PC shit, dumped everything, and went 100% in on Mac, and I've not looked back. And I know, Apple fanboy, blah blah blah, all this bullshit. But honestly, it's compared to Windows and PC, it's night and fucking day. It really is.
If I could afford a Mac, I would. You know what? That's part of the problem with me is that, uh, you know, I can't personally justify for myself
Pay that kind of
paying
money.
twice as much money for a computer that, at the end of the day, I only use to do the show and maybe do a couple of like internet searches or
Right.
whatever. Like I'm not a gamer. I don't play games all
Yeah,
the
no,
time.
I hear you, man. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the only negative with Macs is the price.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
Yeah.
only negative. Other than that, it's positive, 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 positive. But the way I kind of rationalize and kind of get my head around spending all this fucking money on a computer is the lifespan. It lasts you a lot longer, and it retains its price. So that
Yeah,
when you
retains its value.
it
Yeah.
retains its value. So that when 5-6 years from now, when you do sell the Mac to get a new one, you're gonna get a few $100s. Whereas if 5-6 years from now you're gonna sell your PC, you're gonna get
owe them.
$50 or $60,
You owe them.
if that, because the PC loses money. Like when you buy a brand new computer, when you buy a brand new PC, from taking it from the store into your trunk of your car,
Yeah,
you've already devalued it 50%. That's not true. That's not true with a Mac.
No, it's not. So Stutley Constable,
Yeah.
am I saying that right? Hopefully I'm saying that right. He's asking a question. Is it a he or she? I'm not sure.
Alex, does the Goat Man fall into the cryptid category, or is that urban goat? I'm not familiar with the Goat Man at all. Are you?
I've heard the Goat Man. Essentially, I mean, when you boil it right down to it, a lot of this stuff is urban legend, really.
Well,
Until we have, until someone can produce a physical body of like Bigfoot
Yeah.
or, that kind of stuff, you have to kind of treat it as part urban legend and part cryptid. I would say Goatman definitely would probably fall under cryptid, but at the same time, treat it also as an urban legend because there's no proof, I guess, for lack of a better term.
No,
one has
I
produced any body.
would agree with what you said, Alex. I think you're pretty much hitting the nail on the head as far as cryptids. Were it not for incredibly compelling witness testimony, I would probably think that all this cryptid stuff is a bunch of fucking nonsense, to be honest with you. Because it sounds, Goat Man. Fucking Dog Man. What are you, mental? Are you out of your mind? Fucking Goat Man. I mean, Mothman. It sounds like you're out of, like a lunatic. It sounds you're out of your mind. But there's so many compelling witness testimony, and you can tell when you listen to these people speak that they're not lying. They're not making the shit up. They are truthfully relaying what they experienced, and it makes no sense.
Yeah, I know. And then you get into the what's that thing of? It's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't even think about it now. Skinwalker.
Oh yeah, Skinwalker Ranch, yeah, big time.
Right, but the actual Skinwalker itself.
Oh, the
cryptid
shapeshifters.
Right. So it's not really, but I mean, it's a shapeshifter that can take on pretty much any form, including animals.
Well, there's if I'd known you were coming, I would have baked a cake. No, if I'd known that we were going to talk about this, I would have pulled a clip, because there's a great clip. Do you know who Billy Corrigan is?
I've heard the name, but I'm not too familiar.
So Billy Corrigan he's the lead singer, writer of the rock band Smashing Pumpkins. And he did an interview like maybe 3-4 years ago on Howard Stern, and they were joking around, and he let it slip that he had an encounter with a shapeshifter. Mm-hmm. And of course, Howard Stern was like, oh, you're out of your mind, blah, 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 you're crazy. And then he started to tell the story, and the entire, the vibe in the studio changed. Because when he was telling the story, it was very clear that he wasn't making this up, and he wasn't lying, and he wasn't bullshitting. He was trying to relate a very, very strange and bizarre story. And then a few weeks later, he appeared on the Joe Rogan show, and Joe Rogan was like, "Hey, dude, I gotta ask you. I gotta. You were on Stern a few weeks ago, and you mentioned this." And he tells a very compelling tale where he was in a room with someone, and someone literally in front of his eyes physically changed into something else. Now, the first thing that pops in your mind, well, he's a rock star. He was probably high as fuck or on something. And he swears. He says, nope, I was on no substances. I was not drinking. I was completely straight. And what I saw freaked me the fuck out.
Sure.
You
I mean,
know?
it freaked me out too if I was in a room with someone and all of a sudden they started changing shapes.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I mean, this is kind of what I live for,
Yeah.
you know, for lack of a better term, because I mean, I'm involved in the paranormal, and the paranormal really is a blanket term when you think about it.
Yeah.
So, and it kind of encompasses all of the stuff that we just talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's almost as funny like those paranormal shows that you see on TV where they go out looking for ghosts,
And
right?
they find them.
Or evidence or proof of ghosts. They go in there, they hear a noise, they scream, and they run. Well, why the fuck did you go?
Because they're making a TV show.
No, I understand that, but I mean, it's kind of stupid because if you're going out to find evidence of the paranormal and you hear a noise that could potentially be what you're looking for,
Like Scoob, it's a ghost.
fucking scream and run. It's like, dude, what the hell, man?
Yeah, I know. I know a lot of these paranormal shows get a lot of shit, and most of them deservedly so, do get a lot of shit. But I'm a big fan of Ghost Adventures, and I know that a lot of hardcore paranormal investigators, as soon as they hear the word Ghost Adventures, they roll their eyes and shake their head and think it's all bullshit. But I disagree. I think Ghost Adventures is they have integrity, because there's been, well, I would say most of their episodes, not all of course, but a huge chunk of them, where they'll go and investigate someplace and nothing will happen.
Which is pretty much what happens all the time.
Yeah,
Or most
nothing
of the
happens. I mean, obviously it's TV, so they dramatize it and all this stuff. But ultimately, when you look at the things that occurred during the episode, it was like nothing really happened.
Yeah.
Whereas with the shows where every single fucking week there's shit going on, that's a big red flag, you know?
Of course. I told you the story about the abandoned asylum that I went to, right? To grab any evidence really of the paranormal. I mean, we went there. We must have gone there a good dozen times before we captured something that's really solid in my mind, in my eyes, and in my interpretation. Really solid, I guess. Evidence, not evidence. Something weird and strange.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that goes to show. Like I said, we went there a good dozen times, and all those times, except for that last time, nothing ever happened.
Yeah, I mean that's the way it rolls.
Yeah.
The paranormal or ghosts or whatever you want to call it, they operate on their own schedule.
Exactly.
You know,
and
there's no rhyme or reason to it. You can go to a place and have shit happen every day, or you can go to a place and have shit happen once every 10 years. You know, there's no
When the paranormal, it's like exactly like you said it just now. They don't abide by your rules, and they never will. Right? So going in there and saying, trying to antagonize them. Like a lot of people will go there and try to be antagonistic towards them and
provoke,
right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, at the end of the day, it's like trying to, provoke someone who's here physically. It's either they get mad and punch you in the face, or they'll just walk away.
Oh, they walk away.
Right?
I don't have time to deal with your bullshit. Get out of here.
It's funny how some people go about doing things, but whatever. To each their own. If it works for them, so be it.
Studley Constable says, Alex Rodini, do you have any EVPs? What a great question. I know the answer to this, but I'm going to let Alex answer it. Go ahead.
I do. I have a couple actually loaded up on my soundboard.
Oh, dude, Steve got it working. Let's bring him in.
All right.
Let's bring Steve in here. He finally got his shit working. Let's see. There he is.
Hey. Oh, is he frozen?
What happens, Steve?
Frozen in time.
Video's
He's
frozen.
What, Steve?
He's frozen in time.
Steve?
You are?
Yep.
What happened? He's frozen.
Can you hear me?
Well, I can hear him, but I mean,
I can hear him and us.
I'm telling you, man, this thing has been nothing but. I'm surprised they even got to this point.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you, dude. You're the only person who's ever had an issue with this software. You hold that distinction.
Hold on, let me try to.
I can hear myself coming through your speakers too. Something's going on with the sound or whatever. Change the sound settings. Okay, so while Steve is fooling around with his stuff to get it working, Alex, can you play some EVPs for us and entertain the listening audience, or the watching audience rather?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm going to play the first EVP I'm going to play is the one that I captured at the actual asylum after a good dozen times. I don't want to give it away, but I kind of have to say this, otherwise you may not catch it. So you're going to hear on the clip two voices, a female and a male.
Okay.
The female is the friend that I was with, physical human being. When you listen carefully, you'll also hear a male whisper. That's what we caught when we were there. So I'll play it now. Hold on a second.
All right. Yeah, you do hear kind of a strange. The quality is not the greatest, but we do hear something in the background. Actually, Steve is joining again. Let me bring Steve in again. Hopefully, he's fixed it. Let's see. Steve, there he is.
Hey,
Oh, he got it working.
I'm telling you, I have not had so many problems trying to patch into a show.
Come on, man. Don't say that.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm not kidding.
Come on. Throw me a freaking bone here, people.
I tried like 4 different browsers, and it was all the same thing.
So what did you do to get working?
I don't know. It just worked.
It just worked. There you go. So
Threatened his computer.
I don't know what to tell you, dude. I mean, like I said, you do have the distinction of being the one and only person who couldn't use this link, because I've literally sent this link out to hundreds of people in the chat and so on, and everyone has just clicked on it and it's worked.
Oh, well.
So I don't know, but anyway, you're here. You made it. Yes. Thank you so much for coming by, Steve. We really appreciate it. We have a bunch of people in chat. We have a bunch of people watching. How about you tell everyone who you are and what you do and why everyone should subscribe to your channel and listen to your show?
I'm Steve.
Okay, all right. So there you go. So that's Steve. There he is. There's Steve right there. No, let's try that again.
Put it short. I'm Steve. The host of Nocturnal Frequency Radio. I've been broadcasting since 2008, Alex? Yeah, 2008.
I believe so, yeah.
Eight. Mainly dealing with the paranormal, but we've gone all over the place, right? And you can find us now on YouTube. We're simulcasting the live radio show on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, which is Nocturnal Frequency Radio on YouTube as well. So, yeah, cool.
As I mentioned earlier, guys who are watching, if you're interested in the paranormal, the weird, the strange, the unknown, and you like good conversation, good interviews, good questions, and you're digging the vibe from Alex and Steve,
Two drunk guys.
I mean, these guys, these are good guys, and I'll tell you why they're good guys, because they have me on the show, so they're good guys.
It's easy to please.
I'm easy to please. So shoot over to just do a search in on YouTube for Nocturnal Frequency Radio and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So the next time they do a show, you can swing on by and say hi.
Hello.
So what have you been up to, Steve? What's happening in the world of Steve?
Work, and work. It's been crazy. I'd like some time off, but I just haven't had any time off, so just working.
Well, this is why we do the Friday Night Howl, my friend, is to unwind and have a drink and chill. And I should ask you, what are you drinking today? What is that? What's it say? Something tree? The Bone Tree from Third Moon. There you go.
They came out with
I
an
thought-
X-rated version.
Yeah, that is the X-rated version right there.
No, they came out with the boner tree. That's the X-rated version.
Yeah, baby.
Boner tree.
Bitches leave.
So, I noticed in the chat earlier when I played my video of exploring the beer aisle, you said I needed some training.
You go right for the macro.
The macro.
You go for the macro. You go for the the big stuff.
So
Go
what?
be adventurous. Be adventurous.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But you know what though? I'm kind of scared though, dude, because I might buy.
Why?
I might like, wow, this looks great, and I'll buy it and I'll bring it home. It'll taste like piss, and then I'm stuck with a fucking 12-pack of shit.
I'll tell you, man. California is heaven when it comes to great brews, man. There's some really, really, really great.
Was there anything
breweries
in
down
that video I showed that left? You know what? Let me play the video again. How about this? I'll play the video and you narrate.
Narrate.
You can narrate. You can be the narration. Here we go. Let's do it, 'cause you should be able to see it in the video. There we go. All right. Can you see?
I can see. Yes.
All right. I'll turn the sound down a bit so we can. So here I am. I'm rolling along.
Pure coconut water. Oh,
And
you
that-
need that to rehydrate after.
Let me turn. So I'm going straight to the beer aisle. As you can see, there's the 805 ready to go. And I'm nope, no, no 805. Do you see anything in here that might? And now I'm going to go to the Blue Moon. No, I'll pass on the Blue Moon. And then over to the Stella and the Heine. Don't touch my Heine, baby. And there you go. And I gotta get a 6-pack too, of course. Thumbs up. Yeah, and that's essentially it. So what would you have done differently, Steve?
Oh, you passed right by Sierra Nevada.
Ah,
Have you ever had Sierra Nevada?
I have not. No. Should I dabble in that next week?
Or even Lagunitas?
No. Is that good shit?
Pump.
There. Okay, I fixed it. So would you? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Or even some arrogant bastard.
I do like arrogant. Well, 805 is done by this Firestone, so it's the same people that do arrogant bastard.
No, that's Firestone. You're thinking of Stone.
Hey.
Stone brews. Stone brewing.
Hey, same Firestone,
bastard.
Stone. Hey, get out of here. What's that? Studley Constable says, "Have you ever tried Fat Tire?" Yes, I have.
Mhm.
It was good. It was good. It's
Good West.
it's on the same lines as Blue Moon, I think. But Blue Moon is better.
Well, Fat Tire is more of a. I don't want to say a West Coast sort of IPA. It's more of a. I don't know. Amber with a little bit of hoppiness to it.
I'm not a fan of the hoppiness. If it's too hoppy, I'll bail. I bail. Well,
So
it's an acquired taste, right?
Well, it is. I mean,
Yeah.
West Coast, it's got that hoppiness, but I mean, there's some East Coast IPAs that have none.
Gangsta.
Gangsta. So let's invite some people in. Let's get some of these people in the chat to join us. Now, let me give them the rules. The rules, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The rules are obviously I can only have 5 people. So we got Steve and Alex with us right now, which significantly diminishes the amount of people that can come on. I'm going to post the link in the chat. If you're willing and or able to come on, you have to have a number of things. You have to have a webcam, you have to have a microphone, and you have to be interesting. If you come in and you're boring and you say 3 words, I'm hanging up on your ass. It's that simple. but if you're interesting, you'll stick around and we'll have a great conversation. So I'm going to put the link in the chat right now, and we'll see who shows up. There you go. Link is in the chat. Let's see who clicks on it and joins us so we can continue our conversation. All right, yay! Cheers. So who's on Nocturnal this weekend, guys? Who's coming up?
Just Steve and I.
Alex.
Oh,
Yeah.
We have a guest.
No guess this weekend.
No guess. Okay, here we go.
No guess.
Go. We have Crazy John. What up, John? How you doing, man? You're looking very blue.
All right, get the blue.
And we have
Get the blue off, like.
we have someone in the darkness.
Blue.
There he is.
Hello.
Anthony Nicholas. How you doing, guys?
How you doing?
See, he forgot my name already. What the fuck? I'm hanging up on you, dude. You forgot my name. No, I'm not. I'm kidding.
Tony L.
Tony L. How's everyone doing?
Hey, pretty cool.
You doing good?
Yeah.
Oh,
all good.
John, have you got any movies this week?
Yeah, plenty.
All right, let's see John's movies. Hang on.
All right.
Let me put John up on the full screen here. All right, what you got? The Thomas Crown Affair. Okay, that's a good movie.
Classic.
Yeah.
I got this.
Well,
Do Not Adjust Your Set.
oh, that's the early Monty Python, right?
Early Monty Python.
Yeah.
Classic.
This big old bastard here. Superman collection
Oh, there
with
you
the
go.
Richard Donner cut in it.
Nice. Is that Blu-ray or DVD?
No, it's DVD.
Nice.
I couldn't get the Blu-ray.
All right.
Not yet.
That's
That's
cool.
not come in yet.
That's cool.
And a couple of HD DVDs.
Why the fuck are you buying HD? Do you have an HD player?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, no, I take it back.
That's the right? It's the original, isn't it? It's like the Betamax, isn't it? I've never heard of this film, so it's probably a load of shit like that.
Damn, yeah.
I thought, I'll just get them anyway, they probably won't play. And of course, the classic.
Oh, Natural Born Killers. That's a good one, yeah.
Natural Born Killers. I had to get it on Blu-ray, man. I've only ever watched it once.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Mickey and Mallory.
That's about it.
That's all you got?
Oh yeah.
What else?
No,
you
I got the Rocky. I got the Rocky box set on Blu-ray.
Oh, nice. All the Rocky movies.
All 6 films.
You're a bum, Rock.
And 28 days later. So as well. Yeah. 28. Both films.
28 days and 28 weeks.
And I got the tour. I got tour as well.
What have you got then, Tony? Let's have a look, Tony. What you got?
What do you got, Tony?
Let me go over to the. See where they are.
You could have had time to get it sorted out. What are you doing there, man?
I don't know, dude. I might hang up.
I show my collection, but it might get you banned on YouTube.
Ring.
Yeah, Tony. Let me before you show your videos, I should mention we don't allow porn on this channel. just saying. There you go. 28 days later. All right, there we go.
That's a good one. Well, you got that from CE. Is that from CEX?
No, it's from Cash Generators.
Cash
Is that it? Is that all you got? Is that all you're gonna show?
The other one is upstairs.
Upstairs.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
I'm glad you're ready, prepared and ready to go, Tony. Very good. So this week I've had a pretty slow week for Blu-rays.
Yep. What'd you get?
I did get The Man with No Name.
The Man with
trilogy.
No Name. What a I want that Blu-ray.
So this
badly.
is all 3 films.
All 3 films.
All 3 films. on Blu-ray. So you get Fistful of Dollars, a few dollars more, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly on Blu-ray. So I got that today because this was a deal. This was $12. That's all it was for the for the 3 months. So I was like, that was a deal.
Wow.
And I also because I have the Hammer horror, Hammer movie. I have them all on DVD, but I'm slowly building up on Blu-ray. So this week I got on Blu-ray, I got the Horror of Frankenstein on Blu-ray.
Love it.
There you go, the Horror of Frankenstein. So I got that on Blu-ray with Ralph Bates and Veronica Crawl. I got that.
Look at that axe in there, like in the side of his head. Beautiful.
Yeah, this was I've seen most of the Hammer films, but I'd never seen this one before. So I watched it. I watched it last night.
Is that Hammer made films? Is it made by Hammer?
Hammer, yeah.
They did On the Buses film.
They did in the 70s. Yeah, they did On the Buses and Love Thy Neighbor.
Yeah.
So there you go. And it was good. I enjoyed it, but it's basically a remake of The Curse of Frankenstein. But it was
Curse of Frankenstein.
So So that's all I got this week. Nothing else.
I'll tell you what else I managed to get this week was every episode of ER.
Okay, so what else, Steve? What are you doing?
For nothing.
ER.
For nothing. Paid absolutely nothing for it. Yeah.
Speaking of ER, that's where Anthony spends most of his time. How you doing, Anthony?
All right, mate. How you doing? Cheers.
What are you drinking there, Anthony? What you got?
Holston Pills.
Holston Pills.
On the classics, like Holston.
Crazy John, you're on the brandy.
I'm on the brandy in a fucking great big glass, like.
Oh my
Jesus
God,
Christ!
That's unbelievable.
What's that? A German glass?
And it's got half a bottle of brandy in it as well, like. So.
Oh man, Macclesfield Magpie just jumped on. He's hi Gareth. Hi Macclesfield. Ricky, how you doing, man? Ricky. Very good. Good to see you. It's a shame that Percy couldn't make it this week. I was hoping he could swing by, but as I said earlier at the beginning of the show, he's in Mexico, and he may or may not join us. In fact, I doubt he will. I mean, if you're in Mexico and you're out, you're having fun, it's beautiful weather, what the fuck are you going to come on this dopey show for? I mean, seriously.
Exactly. If it's stinking hot weather, why would you go inside?
But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe because he's there for 2 weeks. I think he has 2 weeks in Mexico, so... he may or may not be on this week's show. I doubt he will be. And
has he had an adventure with a bloke called Mexico Joe?
And next Friday he may or may not show up. But then the following Friday he'll be back, and we'll be back to normal. Anthony, how you doing? Tell us everything about you. What's going on? What's happening with you in South Wales?
Oh, well, I'm fine at the moment. Weather's a bit shit down here this last couple of days. Plus, I got some money at the bank today, ready to spend tomorrow.
Okay.
Tell me, did you have any problems with anal worms?
Oh, why do you have to bring that shit up, dude? Why the fuck did you have to go there?
I heard it yesterday. I was thinking, what?
I could not believe that shit.
That was mad.
Oh my
God. That was mad. That
was mad. I was in stitches.
Now that you brought, I mean, Steve's face looks disgusted by you bringing it up. Dude. It's absolutely
it was. I thought, where are we going with this? Like, it was just all over the shop, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little out there. I was a little taken aback too. I was to be honest with you, I was regretting joining the stream because it was like I was like, what is wrong with you people? Why are we talking about this?
What is wrong with these people? Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like so stupid, but you know, whatever. I mean, Matt is Matt. What are you gonna do?
Fucking nuts.
What are you gonna do?
What a combo. What a combo to have on live.
I know.
My word.
How many beers you in tonight, Steve? What do you got going? How many? Is your first, second, third, fifth?
Trying to latch on to this. It took me 24 beers.
24.
Just to connect. It's 24 beers. You went through a
That's full
case.
beers, like.
You know the Blue Moon brewery thing though. I'm only aware of them because of you post. Because I know on Instagram you post pictures, and when I talk to you, we talk about it. That's the only reason I know there exists. But I'm completely fucking fascinated by this brewery now. Is there any way that how can we get a hold of their beers?
I could send you down a few.
But there's no like website like blueroom.com or something.
No, there's a website, but they don't ship. You have to actually pick up the beer there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean they do ship, but only Ontario wide up here. They don't ship any further, and yeah, like I said, the only way to get it is I pick it up and I can ship it down to you.
Is that like your go-to right now? Is that like once a week you drive over there and load up, or is that what's going on?
I wouldn't say once a week. I mean, I do enjoy their beer. I mean, I'll give it to them. They've really hit it out of the ballpark in the past year that they've been open. So. Yeah, some really good stuff. My go-to beer when I with my session drink, if you will, is Asahi Super Dry.
Oh, the Japanese beer, Asahi.
Yeah.
That
Asahi,
I like Asahi. That's a really delicious beer.
It's nice. It's nice beer.
There is a good beer, but do you know what? I find myself only ever drinking Asahi if I go to eat sushi. It's like when I go to the market, even though they'll have it there.
Yeah.
It's extremely rare for me to grab like a 6-pack or a 12-pack. Extremely rare. But if I go to a sushi restaurant, I'm eating sushi. Oh, dude, I'll be fucking pounding that shit.
They're easy drinking.
I like. That's right.
Easy drinking. Good on a hot day.
Oh yeah, it's delicious.
That's right. Yeah. Anything's good on a hot day, like any alcohol.
Any beer, but I found that on a super hot day, the beer that really hits the spot, Blue Moon.
Wow, I would have to differ on that. I'd say Spingo, Lingo, lovely stout. Drink that, 7.5%. Fucking hell, like
7.5.
Hint of chocolate with it, a hint of caramel. Fucking hell.
Reverend James is one for me on a hot summer's day.
The Third Moon, Steve? What's the alcohol percentage on it? It's up there, right?
This one here is 6.5.
Okay.
6.5.
Yeah.
There's one I remember.
I don't even know if Stella even fucking says
5.6. 5.6.
Is that what it is?
Should be.
It doesn't even say.
Yeah.
I
should be right about that. 5.2.
On a lot of the American beers though, like they don't say the
they should do really like.
They don't say the alcohol content on a lot of them.
Really?
I don't see it labeled on here at all.
Here if it's over 5.5, it's extra strong beer.
Extra strong.
Well, we have it here. If it's extra strong, it's called Special Brew. But there's an ale, a real ale I know of called Skull Splitter, which is at 8.5%, and that'll rip your fucking head off. Like
I've had Skull Splitter. It's actually really good.
Yeah,
8.5 though, dude. That's fucking
8.5, man. It's
10 extra.
Insane. Oh, dude, I remember 10 extra when I was living
10
in the UK.
super, like not extra,
that
super.
Fucking destroyed me.
Right.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
Like syrup. I just picked up an English barley wine that's 11.9%.
Oh my god!
Lovely stuff. I know that
but
one.
Isn't there? I mean, I don't know.
Gold
Dude.
label.
I've always heard that like there's a line in the sand where the alcohol content in beer, if it goes over a certain line, it stops being beer and starts being mulled wine.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like if there's too much alcohol, it flips and it's not beer anymore.
It depends on if it's finely crafted. I mean, like it's amazing how they're able to hide the alcohol.
Yeah.
With some of these brews, you're drinking it and going like I had a stout that was 14%.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And
Whoa.
this thing was like, it was thick like motor oil, but it tasted like all you could taste was cocoa and vanilla. And this sucker was,
yeah.
it
You
went,
know it's
it
good
went,
like
it
we
went,
got cocoa
that
and vanilla
hit you
in
hard, huh?
it went
Fucking
down
right,
so good. And you know, I asked the guy, I go, what was the ABV on that? Oh, 14%. Holy shit, what was it?
40%,
I could taste it.
Yeah.
I'm sure,
right
I'm sure it went up.
I mean, I certainly felt it afterwards, but
I bet, dude. Fuck.
you know,
Fucking right, man.
That's insane, man.
That's lovely stuff, like, especially when you got the hint of cocoa in it. Cocoa and vanilla. I mean, that to me would just like, let's just chill it up as much as I can, like. I'm in the freezer, like, what?
In the freezer.
Yeah, put it in the fucking freezer.
Yeah. All right, guys. I need a bathroom break, and I need a beer refill break. So I'm gonna play some Marc Rebulet for like 3 minutes. So if you guys need to go and empty your bladder and refill your beers, now is the time, and we'll be back very shortly. Here comes Mark, and enjoy. It's a great track. It's pretty fucking awesome, to be honest with you. It's going to be starting any moment. I've hit the button. It's just...
It's impossible for me not to fall in love with you, baby. Yeah. But it's got to be tonight, baby. Be tonight. It's got to be tonight. Yo, let's do it, baby girl. Gotta do it like that, yo. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. You want me? Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. No. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Go ahead, baby. Tell me that you love me tonight.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. I think I should say Steve had to leave. It's pretty late over in Canada. He had to bail. Looks like Alex is still there. We do have a spot open, ladies and gentlemen. So if anyone in the chat wants to join us,
28 weeks later.
I will post the link. I'll post the link one more time. Anyone who wants to come by and say hi, click the link and join us. There you go. There's Alex. Okay, what you got there, Alex? I see you got a drink. What you got there, man? I see you have a drink there, Alex. What is it?
Oh, it's not.
Oh, it's a it's a vape. I thought it looked like a little bottle.
Yeah, to get his vape,
like a little bottle. Yes, Steve had to leave.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be listening to him.
All right, we got Neil joining. Who's Neil? Let's see. Hey, Neil.
Neil. Hello, Neil.
Hey, Neil.
I like the beard. Love the beard.
How you doing, man? Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's got to keep the face warm.
That's right. That's
I
right.
don't think you've ever been on before, Neil. You want to tell everyone about yourself? What's your deal? Okay, all right. So
Okay.
Hey guys.
Right.
what's he got there?
Well,
What
look,
is that?
he's got
Champion?
McEwen's.
McEwen's
McEwen's.
champion. Where are you
Yeah, nice-
where you
nice to
located,
meet you
Neil?
all.
Where you located?
Devon
In Devon. You're in Matthew
Devon,
Williams
yeah.
country.
Whereabouts
in the UK.
In the UK. All right, man.
No, I've not been on before. I watch a lot of the Urbex stuff with
Yep.
Matt and people like that,
Yeah.
and sort of introduced me to you guys and McEwen's.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice to meet you,
Love a
mate.
bit of
Nice to meet
McEwen's.
you.
Nice to meet you, man. Glad you
You
could
too, guys.
glad you could swing by and say hello.
Say hello.
So you're on with myself, Gareth. Hello. Anthony from South Wales. Crazy John. Where you from, John? I can't remember.
Plymouth.
You Plymouth.
Plymouth.
We got Alex in Canada, and
I'm a Janner.
I'm in
Yeah?
in LA.
Whereabouts?
There you go.
Well, Kingsbridge now, but
So
Well,
how?
I could say I'm near the bridge, and that's about it.
So Neil, how fucked up are you right now?
I'd say probably a 6 out of 10. I reckon I've been hitting the old. Had a few sherries in between.
Yeah, because I'm
Few
getting
sherries, sir.
I'm getting
Few
the vibe that you're a little messed up.
Do you have a sleep issue, Neil?
Well, yeah, I can't sleep.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Can't sleep. Yeah, John.
I'm pretty fucked up. 6 out of 10. Yeah.
John can't sleep.
Yeah. Medication is the only way to get to sleep for me.
That's the
That's
only
it.
way.
I can't get no sleep.
I mean, I'd be amazed if I even stay alive with the amount of booze I'm drinking a night, like with some medication as well.
Jesus Christ! I can't believe you fucking maniacs. I mean,
But shotgun might as well be a loaded gun in my head every night, like.
that's not a bad idea, John.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Oh, that sherry, is it?
Yeah.
Sherry.
£7.95 in Tesco's, like lovely stuff.
Cheap.
About £5 in noodles.
Yeah,
And Lewis.
£5 in little. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll go. I'm on 3 times now. Let me get rid of me. I'm gonna get rid of me somehow. No, oh fuck it. I can't be bothered to play with this shit. Chris, tell us about yourself, dude. I'm sorry, Neil. I keep thinking Chris. I meant Neil. When I think, I'm gonna have to think. Tell us about what you and the rest of the young ones are up to these days.
The young ones, well, crikey, I'm pushing 40, but yeah, you know, I'm not just enjoying life. Getting fucked up.
All right, yeah. Now, Neil, you are aware of the rules about coming on this channel, right?
I don't know. We're getting a lot of silence here, like.
No, exactly. So let me reiterate the rules.
No, that's not.
So the rules are if you come onto the channel, you have to have a webcam, you have to have a mic, and you have to be interesting. If there's lots of silence and there's not much happening, I'm probably gonna hang up on you.
I'm getting.
That's just rude.
I'm getting massive delay.
A delay?
Have you still got YouTube open at the same time?
Yeah.
That's what it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll close YouTube down and then you just stick on
you go.
StreamYard and you'll get perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mindset Technical Support Hour, where we do technical support.
Yeah, where we
for
just
users.
technical support for people like
And we invite people on that look like the Yorkshire Ripper.
How do I leave the site and get onto just the StreamYard, lads?
Yeah, we're not on StreamYard.
Well, best bet to do it.
Throw me a frickin' bone here.
So throw me a freaking bone here, people.
You've got a volume control on YouTube, yeah? Click your volume off for YouTube.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry,
StreamYard.
guys, and Neil, please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna have to hang up on you, dude.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for joining, though. I appreciate it.
Thank you, mate.
All right. So, Anthony, consider this a warning.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Like, do you remember Silver Dream Machine many years ago?
Yes, I do. Great
David
film.
Essex.
Great film. David Essex.
Yeah, that is.
It's not a great.
It's
not a great film, but I do.
Doesn't that have an alternate ending? Do they have two endings to that film? Innit? There's a European ending and there's an English ending as well.
No, this is just the English.
Just the English.
One is it doesn't show him die. One that doesn't show him die at the end of the film, and the other one does.
Well, I want to see him die.
Ah, right. Yeah.
Mm.
He's wobbling on a bike. The English, wasn't it?
Wobbling on a bike, yeah. And he goes
okay.
against the wall,
We got some spots. Somebody with a webcam, a microphone, and who's interesting. If you wish to join, click that link right now. And you guys,
I'm gonna take off as well. I'm getting kind of
tired. You're gonna bail
here.
too? All right, man. All right, Alex. Always a pleasure. Thank you for swinging by. Really appreciate it. I will talk to you soon.
Okay, take care, guys.
Take it easy, man.
Great room.
Bye.
Great room, Alex.
All right, let's see if we can get any of these other maniacs to join us who aren't like watching fucking paint dry. Let's be honest.
Paint dry. Do you know what I've been watching this week? Watching trains going in and out of Cruise Station, like.
Yeah, I got a question for you. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? Yeah, what's wrong with me? Yeah, but the ironic thing is there's 280 odd people watch that channel every day.
Well, they're obviously disturbed individuals. I mean, you know, why the fuck are you going to piss away your life watching a fucking train?
Exactly, watching trains coming in and out.
There's a billion other things you could be doing with yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I thought, what the fuck is going on here? And all they kept doing was going, here comes number 7825436.
Well, there are
what
like
there's train spotters, yeah.
Train spotters,
on YouTube. Yeah.
That's their deal. They're
That'd bought me off. That would.
That would have what?
Exactly.
That
bought
right me
off.
watching
It would have bored
Yeah.
you off. Yeah.
Very, very, very.
Very boring. Very boring.
I come across it on YouTube. I thought, what the fuck is this? You know, but there it is.
All right, should we play
YouTube.
the Ammo Calico Flies Fiend you ever saw?
Crack.
Ammo, calico, jacket made out of animal. Videos go viral. Fly fiend you ever saw. Came from a dark place. I went from the slums to Park Place to Park Place. Front row at the Barclays. Bars. 4 seats from Beyonce.
Bars. You know what's
crazy?
crazy?
Have you not seen these other videos? Like,
I did,
watch it.
The thing that was crazy was yesterday when I went on Secret Vault live stream. I was on with Matthew Williams, and I think you two guys were in the chat. I think both.
Yeah,
you both in the chat.
I did pop in there later on, towards the end. I caught that misfortunate part. I caught was the
stop.
What we talked about. Yeah, what we talked about earlier on.
And what was cool was like when I logged in and I was like, hey everyone, I was like, hey Mindset, how you doing? Hey Mindset 7, how you doing? And people were saying like, Calico, Ammo, and someone came from a dark place. People were posting that shit from the Howl last week. Okay, Neil wants to come back on. Shall I let him on?
Yeah, go on.
I don't know. I tell you what, Neil is making Anthony look interesting. I'm just saying.
What happened to that? Punches
Hey,
like
Neil,
that?
you got something to say this time?
Yeah, man.
He's sorted it out now.
Okay, how many times is Neil joining? Like 50 times? Dan is joining too. Who's Dan? Dan the man? Oh, it's Punch's Couches!
Oh,
Punch's
Punch's.
Couches!
How's it going, guys?
What are you drinking today? Oh! What are you drinking, Punches? What you got? You got some Blue Moon going on there? What you got? What you got?
Punches had a big burger earlier on. Look at that. He's got that.
We actually brushed
man,
ice off of it.
I get.
He's got ice on it as well.
All right, I'm gonna put you full screen for this, dude. Look at that. You get the big, can.
It actually has ice kind of stuck to it.
It is a thing of beauty, sir.
Tis a thing of
beauty.
Maybe I can pour it correctly for you guys.
Are you having something to wash down that burger you had earlier on?
Well, let's see. Let's see if you can. Let's see if he can pour this
Man,
right.
you know how hard it was to not crack this open while I was eating that burger?
Yeah.
It was almost impossible. It was almost impossible.
Well, I bet.
Can I do this without fucking it up?
Okay, because I'm
gonna trigger so many
Put
people.
the glass at an angle and pour it slow, and more of an angle, more. There you go. Now there you go. Now just pour it slowly.
Not much.
There we go. See, look at that. Now he's got it.
You gotta make a pro out of me yet.
There we go. Pour it slow in there. There we go. Perfect. Look at that.
That glass is fantastic. Where do you get that glass from?
That is a great glass.
I got it from I worked at a place called Great American Products, and I got it for free from on Christmas. We got it was part of the Christmas bonus. We got to pick an item, and I was like, I want that damn macho. It's called a macho.
Look at that can almost fills it
That's
up.
amazing. Look at that. We got
amazing.
We got Magfield. Oh my God, we got so many people joining us. What the hell? Neil is joining like 50 times. What's wrong with you, Neil? Calm down. Stop hitting the button. It's just his thing just flashed up. Looked like a scene from fucking Clockwork Orange. What's going on?
Oh,
that's some.
Look at that.
Yeah, Neil is.
That's
like,
some good.
Great advertising.
We can't hear you, Neil. Hey Neil, how's the hole in your shoe? Neil is joining like 30 times. What is he doing? I just hang up on him.
Is that quiet?
Anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my God, Neil! For fuck's sake! All right, Neil.
Yo.
What happened, dude? You're hitting the button like 30 times. Calm down.
I've got computer issues.
Well, hey,
Apologies.
computer issues might be the least of your issues. Calm down. So what else? All right, you're on. You're on. Okay, Neil.
Okay.
You have the floor. Go for it.
Well, good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm
Hello.
Hello.
Silly young boy. I had too many windows open, you see. And that's why I could hear so many things at once.
All right, dude.
That'll do it.
All right, it's like watching paint dry with that. Let me bring in Ricky. Ricky.
Broken away.
Ricky. Is
Lucy Obama.
Is Ricky? Are you okay, Ricky? Are you there or what? What's going on? All right, dude, it's like fucking amateur hour here. I can't believe how hard.
What's happening here?
Seriously, dude. How hard is this shit?
The internet sorted out.
You click a fucking button. How hard is this? Okay. Neil is trying again. All right, here we go. Neil, what's going on, dude?
Can you hear me?
We can.
Yes.
We can't hear
Lighting,
you.
You look like
you look
new
like
moon.
you look like one of the little flash scenes from The Exorcist.
Oh my God! That's actually
get the flashlight on your face. You'd be like the Blair Witch Project.
There we go. Now now we can see you.
Yay!
There he is. Actually, you know what, Neil? Can you turn the light off?
Yes, I turn it off. It's pretty bad, isn't it?
Blinded by the light.
I don't want to damage your lenses.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm sorry for the confusion.
Yes.
I'm a bit of an analog man, and getting there.
I'm so scared right now.
You're an analog man.
Yeah,
I'm both.
an
I am.
analog man.
I'm both. I am digital and analog.
Yeah. See, Anthony.
He's got an analog computer. He's pulling
Anthony goes
strings
both
and shit.
ways. Anyway.
Yeah.
So Neil, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, just interested in what you guys talk about, vexing, and good to get stuff off our chest on a.
Well,
here's whatever time
really,
well, here's the thing, Neil. Here's the thing. Even though you're into urbex, and I know a lot of people that join the channel are spillover from Matthew Williams, and they're into urbex. On this channel, we never, I repeat, never talk about urbex. I just want to say that.
Let's talk about urbex, guys.
Let's talk about AC units going out of windows.
Yeah.
That's where I saw your first stream, basically.
Death by General Electric.
Yeah.
Hang on, guys, hang on. Neil is trying to tell us something. Hold on. What's up, Neil? Go ahead.
Well, I did first see your streams through Summer Max. Stuff, and that pretty good thing led me to you guys.
Thank you for coming by.
Good banter and a bit of a novice, I must say, and I just wanted to get involved with you boys. You know what I mean?
Say hello,
No, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming by, Neil. Thank you so much for coming by.
You took the lead.
Appreciate it.
I'm hoping you're a subscriber to the Mice Central channel.
Oh, of course, yes.
Okay, I'm glad you. I was just going to hang up on you. You said that.
Me and my other half are. Yes, we both are.
Did you hit the like button?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Of course.
All right.
He's like, yeah, sure, yeah, sure, I did. Click.
I really did, yeah.
I'm a fucking hardcore YouTuber. I must be.
I know, man. YouTube is like a drug, dude. I mean, there's many times I'll go into YouTube and I'm like, let me just watch a video, and then 4 hours later, because
next thing you know,
you just piss away your life watching these dopey videos, all these fucking maniacs.
Exactly. Next thing you know, you're watching Tommy Cannon and Bobby Bourne.
Let's jam, man. Let's jam, man.
Urbex time capsule. Urbex time capsule.
Can't remember. Last week we talked about Tommy Cooper, fucking.
Cooper died.
We're gonna open a can. Are we gonna open that can of worms, John? Are we gonna open that worm?
I think his best one was the bottles on the table. The bottles on the table trick. Oh, fucking hell!
Tommy Cooper.
Hilarious.
What was that one where he said he had a dream that he ate a big marshmallow and then he woke up in the morning and his pillow was gone?
The pillow.
that was one of Tommy Cooper's.
Start the car.
Wouldn't want to feather one, would he?
Time capsule.
Well, you remember a comedian called Stephen Wright, an American comedian? Remember that guy?
Yeah, very bland.
Very kind of surreal, kind of bland.
He used to be very slow speaking.
There's two jokes. There's two jokes that Stephen Wright told back in the day that stuck with me. One of them was he was like, I came home late one night and I went to my apartment and I took out my keys and I accidentally took out my car keys and I put my car keys into the lock of the door and I turned the key and the building started up.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
How much horsepower do you think?
And the other one that stuck with me was like he was like I went for a job interview, and the guy asked me a bunch of questions. Then he said, "Do you have any questions for me?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "What's the question?" I said, "If you're in a spaceship traveling at the speed of light and you turn your headlights on, what happens?
What happens?
And he said,
Where the fuck
he
does the
said,
light
I don't
go?
know. So I said, I don't want to work for you then.
What was he was in?
What,
he was
what
in.
would Neil deGrasse
Reservoir
Tyson
Dogs.
say
Neil
about
deGrasse
that?
Tyson. I don't know what he said. He said, I met a guy the other day with wooden legs and real feet.
Real feet. Welcome to what was
He was like crazy funny. He was like genius funny. He was really
Yeah,
good.
he did that. He did Reservoir Dogs as well, didn't he? Super Sound of the 70s.
Yeah, he was the radio. He was the radio guy in Reservoir Dogs. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Super Sounds of the 70s. Yeah, that was Steve
Super
Wright.
Sounds of the 70s.
Yeah.
What was the song? I can't remember the song now. He was on about as well.
Yeah, he was.
Fucking
He
brilliant.
did the voice on Reservoir Dogs, but he was big in like the late '80s, early '90s, and then he's just kind of like I don't know what the fuck happened to
Was
him.
he
but
around the same time
was
as Andy
funny.
Kaufman? Like
No,
Kaufman
Kaufman
as well,
was late '70s, early '80s was Andy.
early 80s, wasn't it? Yeah.
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 Man,
Steve Wright.
Man on the Moon.
Afternoon.
Yeah.
Steve Wright.
Steve
and,
Wright in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Steve Wright.
in the afternoon.
Steve Wright and a
Afternoon.
nasty spoon.
There's a nasty spoon.
Ooh, Gary Davis.
Oh,
Well, Gary Davis is all right.
It's all going over my head right now. I'm like,
Is Gary Davis
what's
still? Is
going
he
on?
still around? Was
Yeah,
that?
yeah. He
Yeah,
does a
that
show
was- yeah.
now called Sounds of the 80s on Radio 2. Like he does it
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Friday nights.
I
2-hour show.
remember when I was a kid and Gary Davis was on the radio. I used to go to bed and I used to pray for him to take his own life.
I didn't think he was that bad.
can you imagine? Can you imagine Gareth like kneeling beside his bed? Lord Jesus.
Lord
can you
Jesus
please
Christ,
hear my prayer?"
please, Jesus,
Take his
please,
man away from us.
no, please, Jesus. No, but
Put this pain in my ears.
Please let these douchebags kill
and
themselves.
the other one that used to annoy the piss out of me was fucking remember Janice Long. Janice
Oh,
Long.
yeah,
Remember
she's
Janice?
still around.
She was
Janice
very
Long is
annoying.
back on the radio just recently.
Is she back on the
came
radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on we have a station now called Greatest Hits Radio, which just plays 80s, 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
90s, yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
and Janice Long was on there.
Janice
doing,
Long.
hits of the hits of
Janice
the 80s
Long.
or something. Like.
Great
Yeah,
hits
Janice
of
Long.
the something like that because
Yeah.
Swansea Sound is not Swansea Sound no more. It's under the new radio.
257 Swansea
I
Sound.
know it's on
11:70
105, isn't it?
Yeah.
105 on the FM dial.
I'll tell you who used to give me the horn. Annie Nightingale.
Annie Nightingale still on the radio. What the longest now
I
coming up to
remember
be
when I was a nipper, I used to play with myself listening to her.
Annie Nightingale used to do lots of amphetamine. Like that's what she used to do.
Yeah,
She was
that's
at a
great.
party once. Said, "That's the biggest joint I've ever seen somebody smoke." Like
Yeah, baby. I
baby.
just saw Neil rolls. Are you rolling something there, Neil? Are you smoking? What are you smoking?
Hey man, this weed tastes like shit, man.
What is that? Is that just tobacco or what?
No, I've just a tea bag. I went to the kitchen and thought, fuck it, got no weed. I'll rip up a tea bag.
Roll a tea bag.
A tea bag.
No,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Smoking tea.
What do you?
That's
got
strong.
It's a cigarette, a special cigarette, if that you don't mind on the channel.
Oh no, you could talk about it. People on here do smoke cannabis.
Yeah, absolutely, it's legal over here, man.
Yeah, I
cannabis.
saw
Yes, cannabis.
Percy.
Yeah, Percy is a major connoisseur of as he says, tree.
Yeah. Well, I've got. You know,
Hey, and if
we've
you're
all
doing
got
it illegally, but you're responsible, then who gives a fuck?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Right?
Sadly, in this country, we got a knobhead who's in charge who thinks it leads to other drugs.
Well, it does.
Boris Karloff.
Apparently,
Boris
a
Karloff.
gateway drug.
Yeah,
Whenever
because
you
when
buy
you're
it,
out
it's
of
got
weed, you want to do
fucking
something. You want to get high on
Oh,
something.
Yeah, like I really want to have a go at
Absolutely.
some heroin. Like, yeah, fucking.
You know what happens when I'm out of weed?
What?
I want more weed.
Yeah.
I want more weed. Yeah.
Hey Doc, I've got
I don't
a medical
go, hey,
condition.
I think I'll try cocaine or heroin.
Oh yeah. I just really want to have a dose of heroin. Yeah.
Oh, hang on, there's some,
Yeah, this weed's not cutting it anymore. Let me bump it up a level.
Let me
Simon
just
P.
go.
says
Get a
Literally
Be
bump
proud.
it up a little.
Yeah.
Well,
So guys, I gotta ask Punches Couches. I have to ask you, Punches. On your right behind you, there's something propped up against the wall.
I can see it. Yeah, right.
I wonder if you could tell us all about that.
I like to.
Well, in Texas, it's very common to own firearms.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And this is one of my firearms.
This is the one of many. One of many.
Wow.
I have another one.
What do you
got
have?
a great scope.
I have another one.
You have a gun?
Oh,
a
he's
handgun?
He's got a real gun.
There you go.
And I know YouTube
doing
is
now?
freaking psycho because you have to call them. Let me go ahead and take the active ingredients out. And you can see there's nothing in there.
Nothing in the chamber.
Or nine.
Nothing in the chamber.
There you go.
So there's. Yeah, but I mean, this is why you don't go urbexing in Texas.
Well, and pretty much you don't go urbexing anywhere in the United States, because if let me when you go urbexing in the UK and you get caught, you have someone saying, "Don't do that again." You go urbexing in the United States and you get caught. You hear someone going,
It's
there's a huge difference.
Yeah. But this one, that's actually a fairly new one there.
Did you recently just purchase that firearm?
Oh, I built it.
Enjoy.
Oh, you built it?
Cheers.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Wow.
Look at that. That's really nice, man.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Now we've just got an armory on the.
This is a single monolithic one piece of polymer lower.
Imagine somebody coming in on this now.
It's very light.
What the fuck do we
No, seriously, look how light that is. Just
perfectly
balancing
balanced.
That's awesome, man.
Perfectly balanced. Flared magwell.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's
18-inch stainless steel barrel.
That's a beauty.
Wow.
What's the?
Yeah, and it probably only cost about $400 to build.
Yeah. How much if you weren't going to build it, if you want to just buy the thing, how would it be, like what, $600, something like that?
Oh, for that? For the equivalent already built.
Hang on. Neil got something going. I see Neil something. What do you got there,
Neil's
Neil?
got a scoopy.
Well,
what we got going on here now? We got an armory going on.
What is it?
What's that?
What the fuck is that? That's an air gun, right?
German wire out 2.2, yeah.
Air gun.
2.2, yeah.
It's all we're allowed over here.
Yes.
We're allowed.
22 caliber air gun.
You'd be having someone knocking on your door who says anything different, like.
That's an air gun.
Good machine.
Oh yeah.
Good machine.
Oh yeah, bro. What kind of air gun? Is it an air gun or?
Yeah, it's air
22,
gun.
like 2.2 air gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Break
air gun.
barrel. Yeah.
Proper brake barrel, got a nice strong spring in there, and does exactly what you want. If I want a rabbit to eat, I can have a rabbit to eat. You know.
That's the shit right there, man. That's all. I mean,
Like,
everybody should have something that they can kill a rabbit with.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I bashed them with my Blu-rays.
Slingshot.
Mm-hmm.
You can sling discs like in Shaun of the Dead at them. You know? Shaw Day.
Yeah, baby.
That's an original pressing.
Bitches leave.
Yeah, if you're offended by the visual, just look see gun. Probably don't belong.
A gun?
Ammo, calico, jacket made out of animal.
Alright, there we go. Sorry.
Jesus.
Came from a dark place.
19 round magazine, 9mm.
So you
my
you
God,
go to
it's
the
got a load of magazines.
you go to the range punches to take that shit
Hey
out.
John, you know what they call what they call a rifle that isn't loaded? A stick.
A stick, yeah. Or a paddle.
A paddle, yeah.
Yeah.
Or a club, or whatever you want to call it.
Club.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the SA80 is basically a fucking club anyway. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
The SA80, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
are you military?
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, you did a little bit, cadet-wise. Wanted to go in, but never got in. Didn't quite finish it.
How about you, Punches? You were you in the military?
Negative.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so you
just Texas.
so you're sane.
I almost joined, but then I was like,
and then you had a moment of
probably
fucking,
not a good idea.
No, yeah. Do I really want to piss my life away?
4 years of somebody screaming at you, and you have no choice but to do what they say.
Yeah.
Waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day, not being able to take a nap.
Dude,
Nope.
I mean, I've never been in the military, and I would last like 3 seconds in the military. Like literally 3 seconds. I would be kicked out so fast, you know.
You got off some bloody guts.
Awful.
No,
I don't know,
it's not guts. I would say substitute the word guts with stupidity, and I think you might be right.
I don't know. Some people go in it for the fact of shooting people, don't they? And at the end of the day,
well, you know, I wish I wish Percy was here, because Percy joined the military, and he has some he has some fucking stories, dude. Some great stories.
Was he deployed?
I don't think so, but he has some. Next time he comes on, I'll ask him. But he has some really good stories. But I know that if he, you know, hindsight is 20/20, right? So I mean, if he had it to do over, he probably wouldn't have gone into the military. But he did.
There's a lot of fucking retards in the military.
Oh, dude!
And a lot of those fucking retards are in total control of your life.
Big time.
Yeah, very dangerous people.
You know? There's one thing if you go into like an academy and you become like an officer and you're in charge and you're smart, but then there's another thing where you're just a smart person in you know, being led around by fucking morons.
It's are
gonna get killed taking over the asylum.
It's a tough gig,
like living
for
in
sure.
Country at the minute.
It's a tough gig, you know. Yeah.
Army wouldn't let me in. #1 fan says, yeah.
You wouldn't let him in?
The Army wouldn't let him in.
Mate, I might join the Navy like when I was about 18.
Why wouldn't you let him in?
He was trying to get on base, and he's like shaking the chain link fence. Let me in!
They wouldn't let me in. Why not? Because I was constantly masturbating. Okay, there you have it.
I couldn't stop sexually assaulting people.
Stop it. I couldn't stop it. Yeah.
A good friend of mine joined the Navy when he was 18. He got booted out 2 years later.
Why?
Got caught fucking doing dope.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. You get like a less than honorable discharge if you're caught with marijuana.
Ask to leave. Ask to leave. Don't bother signing up for the 22, like they said.
Yeah, like if you blow up and kill a village full of women and children, you'll get a medal. But if you get caught doing dope, they'll kick you out.
Yeah.
Makes so much sense, huh?
And meanwhile, you're running. They have soldiers running through Afghanistan through poppy fields, right? And the heroin that they're harvesting from the poppy plants, the CIA is coming and buying it and bringing it back to the United States.
Well, do you remember, like in 2001 when the Taliban took over Afghanistan and the fucking heroin production went, right? Heroin production was tanked. So the minute the U.S. went over there and liberated fucking Afghanistan and kicked the Taliban out, then the heroin production went.
It just went straight up.
And it's been like that. How many years has it been like that? 40, 50 years?
Yeah, something like that, isn't
it?
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
That's
wacky.
And at one stage, they were
shit
even
going
getting
on
gangsters to deal with it. So we had Santo Trafficante, the biggest importer of heroin for the CIA, like, you know, a mob man, like, you know, a mafia, you know, mafia man, like, you know.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, the government says, "Hey CIA, we're going to cut your funding," and the CIA's like, "We're fine with that."
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Because we're just going to get our funding from
heroin. Whose idea was that?
Colombia?
Whose idea? That person.
Yeah, our bank accounts are real healthy, so you go ahead and cut our fucking funding. That's fine. Merlin Pendragon says free Palestine. How do we do that, Merlin? How do we free Palestine? What's your what's your game plan?
Very high in the sky.
What's your game plan to free Palestine?
All the other
Merlin?
bits that might work.
Free Palestine.
That's code. That's code for kill Jews. Let's be honest.
No, just rise it, make it higher like a big mountain.
Yeah.
Not
Palestine. What the hell is Palestine anyway? Because it doesn't make any fucking sense. As far as I can tell, in history, Palestine never existed until Alexander the Great called an area Palestine. But there's never been a people or a group or a country or a nation ever called Palestine.
Well, there was Palestine because there was a guy named Palin who lived there, and then right next door there was an area called the guy who lived there. His name was Frank. So,
Frankenstein. And they got together and they're like, "Hey, let's make a country."
We got Steiner School, would you believe?
Yeah, baby.
Steiner School. He probably came from there.
Steiner School, yeah.
But let's not try and solve world issues.
Is Merlin Pendragon?
Yes.
Merlin Pendragon. Are you in Palestine?
I don't know. Where you at, Merlin? Where you located?
Israelis have to leave.
Tell us where you're.
There's absolutely no archaeological evidence of Palestine ever existing.
No.
Well, I mean, you can call it whatever.
Except for until Alexander the Great came through and he called the area Palestine. It was never.
No, then this bloke, his name is Alexander, and he's great.
Very great.
Where you Merlin? Where are you located? And don't say.
He's got an opinion. And I would like.
I'm asking Merlin where he's located, but Merlin, don't say the fucking round table.
Camelot.
Camelot, dear boy. Yes.
It's only a model.
He's not saying. He's just still ranting about Israel and stuff. Oh, he's in England.
Yeah, and okay, so
I'm in England, right? Okay.
I have been to Palestine.
You've been there.
But have you
Philistines? Yeah, the Philistines when they lost the battle where the Philistines were the giant David versus Goliath, right? Goliath was a Philistine. He was a Philistine, and when David killed Goliath, the Philistines became the Hebrews' slaves. And Philistines don't exist no more.
It all depends on what version of history
that's how they did battle back then.
Subscribe to.
I always liked how the Moors conquered Sicily, like
the Moors.
They went in and.
I mean, next thing you guys are going to be saying is that like Black Lives Matter doesn't exist.
So something.
Going to go there.
But then again, we're like 5 white males, so we're obviously evil.
Yeah,
I am so racist because of my whiteness. It's incredible.
I almost feel guilty for leaving the house sometimes. I feel like I must have put on a dark coat just to fucking balance.
So
it
Neil,
out.
I should mention that you're sitting there with your beard in the darkness. It looks like any second you're going to go and join the Night's Watch.
No, it's the lighting in this face. I'll go and put some more lights on. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, no, you're all right. I can see
Or do I
you.
just look like a cunt?
He looks like a cat. Hey, fucking cat.
Now we gotta get John. We gotta get Crazy John to say it.
Go
You
on,
what?
What? You fucking
You what?
can.
You fucking
You
cat.
can't.
You can't.
You come into my bar with a fucking piece of shit like that,
Fucking cat.
thinking you can fucking
Oh,
get away
fire,
with it,
son.
mate.
Oh, fucking.
Oi.
You fucking
Oi, you
cat.
can.
I'll have your
Come here,
bollocks
I'll
and
rip
I'll
your
kick your
fucking-
guys.
I'll have
Neck
you.
off your
I'll
fucking
have you, you
cock.
cat.
I love you, you can.
This bloke came up to me the other day. He said, hello. I said, you what? He said, hello.
All right.
I
I
said,
successfully
you-
triggered Merlin.
Was-
Excellent.
Did you really? Did you get Merlin all wound up?
I did, and I knew it. It's so easy.
What is he
It's
doing?
so easy when you
Oh,
can
he's-
tell that somebody's anti-Israel
He's
or
ranting
anti-Jew.
about-
They always
Yeah.
say Palestine. It's so easy to trigger them because they're so predictable.
Anyway,
Funny, isn't it? It always boils down to that stuff.
Discussing about that, I don't know.
It is. It is. It's funny.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
come
funny.
on, just laugh about it. Why do you got to be so serious?
Why
Yeah.
so serious?
Have a laugh.
Yeah.
Why so
Well,
serious?
you know,
But
I
being
mean,
serious.
it's
Cheers, everybody.
wait, Neil,
man.
you fucking chugged that beer. Now you're on that shit.
Chill out, man.
Yeah, brother.
He's got some. Well, see, I had to.
The weekend.
I had to bust out the brandy.
You got the brandy.
brandy.
going there?
I had to
What
bust out the
brandy
brandy
you
to
got?
supplement this. This Blue Moon is it's
Oh,
good,
man.
but man, it's
Yeah,
weak.
Yeah.
Whack some booze in it, like let's see that.
Dude, why don't you pour the brandy in the Blue Moon?
Pour
and
the
then
brandy in the beer.
Yes.
Then it
Oh,
might look
ruin
like an
it.
IPA. Yeah.
I don't
And
want
top
to
it
ruin
up
it.
with some
I
more
need to put the
beer.
lights on.
I just nip off the bottle here.
There you go.
Here's the
Yeah.
Palestine.
Oh,
You're gonna
dude.
get
Here's
Love
the
it.
Palestine.
Look at that! Look at that on the lollipop. Look.
Mm.
Love it.
All right.
Well done.
I-
I
I,
would go up to the fridge and get one myself, like.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a chance to go to the fridge, John, because I need to go take a leak.
Yeah.
Pretty
I've
bad.
got a full glass here.
I know
Gareth.
you
I
do,
don't have
dude.
to
You
go
gotta,
anywhere, like,
but you need. What, you pissing into a fucking tube or what? You got a catheter on or what? Some shit.
I had a slash earlier on when Mark was on.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah.
All right. So I gotta go.
Like
and,
you don't?
No, I don't. Oh my God. What are you nuts?
I'm
Are you
all right.
crazy? My God.
Crazy.
So
Oh, he's turning lights on.
Oh yeah, there you go. Lights are on. And
You
he's
can open
gone.
the curtains
Yeah, we
in
can
there,
see
like
this.
it's daylight.
Hey,
You
he's
on
got a
about-
nice kitchen.
Why put the light
He's
on?
got a
I'm
nice
guessing
kitchen.
that's a
Got a nice
kitchen.
kitchen, look.
All right, so I'm gonna play some Mark Rebelay while I go take a piss and grab a beer. Okay, so enjoy.
What? Ribble A. Alright. Well, you're just leaving this on, are you?
Oh, it's impossible for me not to fall in love with you, baby.
Hey, go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby.
I've never thumped on a
Go ahead,
Bible, though.
baby.
Have you?
Who's never thumped on a Bible?
I've never thumped on a Bible.
Seriously?
Thumped on a Bible.
Hey, you guys, everything's in here right here. I'm just gonna thump on it, you guys.
Yeah, baby.
So as Merlin in the chat, has he calmed the fuck down over this Israel Palestine bullshit?
No, he's still
No.
Is he still he's still ranting away about that fucking
Oh, he's like a runaway train with this shit.
runaway train never coming
Blowing
back.
black. Blowing smoke.
runaway train.
Hey, medieval.
Hey!
Oh, medieval.
We haven't seen Medieval for weeks. Where the fuck's he been?
No, he just
Yeah,
appeared
like-
yesterday, didn't he? He appeared
he
on
did,
One of our favorite Canadians.
Brady's thing, didn't he?
I don't know,
Yesterday.
dude.
He's on Matthews
And
as
Laura.
well, Matthew.
She's a beauty.
Laura's on as well, yeah.
Laura. Well, dear.
She's
I
a
was gonna
lovely
say
lady.
something, I don't know.
Lorna.
Morning,
Who's
everybody.
who's LKS? Who's LSK? Right?
LSK is Laura.
Laura. On Brady's street.
Oh. Hey, I
Blonde
noticed that Paranormal didn't show up today
No,
Yeah, she's
because
Melissa.
because I challenged her to appear on the show and she fucking bailed.
Well, I asked her if she was
Melissa-
going to come, and she says that at 5 o'clock in the morning, her family's still sleeping.
So what?
Yeah.
Fuck them.
She doesn't want to wake them up.
Sleeping.
Hey, look, Anthony. his mother is still sleeping, but then again, Anthony, as you know, is reenacting the final scene of Psycho. So. Mother, blood, mother.
Mother.
So maybe.
Oh, that reminds me.
It's not the base
That's-
motel. It's
that's
the,
not
it's
a
the,
knife.
It's the Nicholas
That's not a
Hotel.
knife.
That's the
This
knife.
is
Oh, look at that.
That's a knife.
Jesus Christ. Now we've got blades on here now, like. That guns on a
That's
minute.
a knife. That's not a knife.
It's a fork.
That's
You
what
haven't
annoys
got the red. You haven't got the ridges on top of that knife.
Jesus, look at
No,
that.
no
That's,
serrations, because those
Who has that?
those aren't part of the Bowie
Military.
knife.
No,
Military.
Punches, be honest. How great is it living in America?
It's the best.
You're making me want to get all my fucking gear out to show you.
Where you can have knives and guns and all kinds of crazy bullshit.
Simply the
Yeah.
best. Better
Just,
than all.
just scattered around without the government saying you
Well,
can't have
Fuck,
that.
the government's a
Well,
bunch of
they've got
fucking
it.
retards.
They've got it on. They
So
wipe their asses
Texas
on
is
one.
about to pass a new legislation that will enable anybody that's not barred from owning firearms to conceal carry pistols.
That's awesome.
So without a permit, you
I
could
think-
just conceal
No,
carry,
I
open
agree.
carry.
So,
doesn't matter.
so I've
could have
said.
a
I mean,
nice little bullpup tucked under.
I don't own any guns, and I have no desire to own any guns.
Everybody, let's go get his shit.
But having said that, I do support gun rights. I do believe in the
Absolutely.
right for people to be able to have guns. Even though I'm not into it and I don't have any, I do completely.
respect that.
I totally support the right that the people should be able to
Goes
have
way back.
guns.
I mean,
100%.
Lancaster said it.
100%.
I will
yeah,
not-
that's-
You
I
know
will not
what's
give up
you know
my
what's
right
silly
to have
is
a gun.
the governor,
Take it
the
out like
California
cold,
governor, Arnold
The
Schwarzenegger.
governor, absolutely.
The governor, absolutely, the governor.
governor.
Okay, so the only gun legislation he passed was to ban 50 caliber rifles for private citizens in California because he said people were gonna shoot airplanes down with them.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah, maybe.
I mean,
I don't have a problem with
through the engine of the Land Rover to the other side. So, yeah.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Well, they're going to.
Nobody's gonna be
No.
shooting at
You're
fucking
missing
airplanes.
the point. They're going to shoot down the airplanes and this nature. You can't be shooting down the planes like that. You know, it's not right in California. You shoot down the planes with the Disney that. This nature's not right.
What's his name?
Shoot the
Arnold
chopper.
Schwarzenegger. Arnold.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
You know, he had a.
Who was
he had a.
who was the big,
what was
the
it, some
big,
kind
the
of-
big actor who was always up for it was Charlton Heston, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No one will take a gun out. Every man should have a gun.
Yeah.
But that was what he said, wasn't it?
Charlton Heston said, "You can take my gun when you pry it out of my cold dead hands."
Yeah.
And they were
Damn
like,
straight.
and they were like,
Hallelujah.
"Okay."
Yeah, and then he went slightly senile,
Think about this. Would
They
you
were
rather,
like,
let's
deal.
say your grandma.
Yeah.
Let's say your grandma, a frail old lady.
Mhm.
Would you rather, if somebody broke into her house and was like intent on killing her,
Yeah.
would you rather have to fucking get close enough to hand-to-hand combat with a knife with somebody that's probably more capable than them, or just pull a 38 and shoot the guy in the face?
I don't know. The
I mean,
knife,
come on.
the knife would be more entertaining to watch. but I hear you. I hear you.
Hey, I've seen bum fights.
Oh yeah, remember bum fights? Remember fucking bum fights?
Yeah, man.
Dude, you know when
Remember
you know when bum fights was a thing? I would be into it. I would really enjoy it, but I would feel so guilty for enjoying it. You know, I would feel so fucking guilty.
It's like staring at the dead body on the side of the road.
It is, because it was so fucked up, but it was so enjoyable to watch. You know,
It's pretty awful.
yeah, it's like
it's pretty awful, but
bum fights. Bum fights is like let me just say, bum fights is like Alex Jones. In other words, like it's enjoyable to watch, and more people like it than don't, but nobody will admit to liking it. Do you know what I mean? It's like I personally,
I understand completely.
Personally, I have gotten tired of pretending not to like Alex Jones. You know what I mean?
I like Alex Jones.
I do too. I think he's great.
Straight up a fucking cool guy.
But I've gotten tired I've gotten tired of pretending that I don't like him. You know? Do you know what I mean?
You know what turned me on to Alex Jones was the whole
number one fan.
the FEMA camps thing that he had. Remember the FEMA camps?
Let me stop you right there, Punches. I have something to say here regardless.
You do pretty good, Alex Jones. Let me say.
He had Roger Stone on though, didn't he? Roger Stone.
Now, if you stand up and rip your shirt off,
yeah.
the Rob's game.
Well, here's the thing with Alex Jones, though, right? Now, I think I'm fairly accurate when I say this. Is that his style of delivery is so abrasive and so obnoxious and so insane that the vast majority of people, when they hear it or see it, they immediately think that he's a mental case. And I've said this many times. If you were to transcribe what he said and just have it in text on a piece of paper, and then read it, it would make so much fucking sense. It's ridiculous.
Here's something that I learned while watching Alex Jones, and a friend of mine. He's a big conspiracy nut, and he actually checked the receipts, right? As in, he actually went to the places that Alex Jones was talking about, and this is during the FEMA camps thing. So up in North Texas, there's a FEMA camp that Alex Jones was talking about. My friend, his name was Nathan. He went up to this FEMA camp and to check it out to see if it was real, and they had armed guards with fully automatic MP5 submachine guns guarding a camp that was supposed to keep people safe from natural disasters. And this camp had inward-facing barbed wire. It had no bathroom facilities. It had no kitchen facilities. The only thing it has is big ventilation systems coming out of an incinerator.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you tell me what the fuck that camp is for.
Well, that camp is obviously, ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you right now, that camp is for the intern of Patriot Americans. This is going to be happening very soon. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not even joking. I'm being completely serious.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to happen here. Dogs and cats, mass hysteria.
Dogs and cats.
Dogs and
sleeping
cats
together.
living together. Mass hysteria. This is absolutely going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even want to fool with this. You people. The frogs are turning gay. Bars.
And the frogs thing is crazy too, because if you look into the frogs thing, there is an actual study that a real,
dude,
group made, and the atrazine in the water.
Let me just throw this out there. So, like 3 or 4 years ago, Alex Jones was talking about chimeras and genetic manipulation and blending of this and that, and everyone was like, "Dude, you're out of your mind. You're a mental case. You're a lunacy." But he was right. He wasn't. What he was saying was fucking true. Do you know what I mean? But he sounds because he sounds like a mental case. But what he's saying is legit.
I know the one you're on about now. There, Gareth.
You know,
he's based. He's based.
Yeah,
definitely based.
And you know what? They should. If Alex ever wants me to come on his show and pretend to be him, I'm more than willing to do that.
Who was the other guy?
You don't even know. You could probably be a double for him.
I could do it
if they don't show your face.
I could do it. Right? If it was just the voice, 100%.
If it was just the voice.
Can you remember the gadget who was in the first Predator film? With the machine gun. He was a governor, wasn't he? Governor.
What? Schwarzenegger?
No, not Schwarzenegger. The guy who was. Remember the bloke who had that big.
Oh, you're talking about what is his name? Fucking the guy. He was a wrestler.
That's it. Wrestler.
What's his name?
Yeah, he was
Come on,
Jesse Ventura.
Jesse Ventura.
Yeah. Jesse Ventura is also based. He's a lunatic.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he's a lunatic, dude, but he
sounds like let me reword that. He sounds like a lunatic.
Well, to the average person, he sounds like a lunatic, which doesn't say much.
He's a great actor.
He's a great actor. You're having a laugh, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
I never thought he was a great actor.
Are you having a laugh? He's having a laugh. Are you having a laugh?
Are you having a laugh?
He's having a laugh. He's having a fucking laugh. He's having a laugh.
Neil has been leaning forward like he's going to say something and then doesn't. So I want to see what Neil was going to say.
Okay, Neil. All right, hold on. Neil, go ahead.
No, I'm just rolling up a J, man, and listening.
Okay, that was the biggest anticlimax I've ever seen. I thought Neil was gonna say. I thought he was gonna say some profound shit.
Oh man, dude!
Between those times,
shit's fucking real, man.
Okay. We gotta do this. Let's do this. Infowars.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to go live now to the United Kingdom, to the UK, where we're going to talk to Neil. Neil has some important stuff talking about Boris Johnson and what's going on over there in the UK. Neil, are you there?
Hi, Johnson reporting from UK. That was about the note I got for Parliament today.
He can play some tasty
the
licks.
next word I heard was cunt. And even, you know that John Lydon, he came past in a bus.
Neil, let me stop you right there, Neil. Why are you talking in an American accent?
Because I specific Tijuana.
The grand old Opry.
Opry.
The grand old Opry. Yeah, I looked under my seat and I found
the posh Englishman. That's a nice piece
it's the Opry, innit? It's a fucking Opry, innit? You know what I mean?
This is like my shittiest harmonica.
It's my shittiest one, isn't it? What's my bestest one is in the back room like that, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I've got a Lee Oscar.
What is that one? What's it called?
Lee Oscar. Bring it down a bit. Bring it down a bit.
Bring it down. Left a bit, right a bit.
Bring it back.
It's like the golden shot.
Can't see it though. I can't see the letters.
All I see is your fingerprints on it. Like.
Yeah, that's the Lee Harvey Oswald harmonica.
You know it's just in the house.
That's the book depository special.
The book suppository.
Suppository.
The book suppository.
Hey, that's how you get anal worms.
High five.
Don't bring that one up.
Don't bring up the
I said I was gonna bring it up.
Don't bring that up, dude.
I said it earlier on as well. Like, didn't I?
Did you like it when Matt put his beret on and he was all going like this? Said, "Hey, say I'm John Merrick." Did you like that? I thought it was funny. That made me laugh.
I literally came into the stream and he was talking about having anal worms.
And how?
That's what I came in like.
That's when I came in.
But no, he said that he personally has had these worms up his ass.
These worms up his ass.
Hey man, he's not the only one.
Ass worms.
Whoa, wait, Neil, calm down.
Whoa.
You had fucking worms up your ass too?
Hey, I didn't say I did.
Okay.
But a lot of fucking.
He's not the only one. Well, I think that's a given, Neil.
Just get it.
I've never heard of anybody having. I'll tell you a story years ago.
All right, okay. John's gonna tell us. Go ahead,
I got
John.
a classic story from years ago, right?
Hang on. Let me fix this fucking camera here. There we
What's
go.
that? We're singing about what? Censorship.
Right.
Yeah.
There's this guy, right? He had worms, right?
I'm trying to fix this, John. Hang on. How do I fix this?
Where did this camera angle come from anyway? What was that?
Don't worry
I
about
don't know, man. I got like 50 fucking cameras over here. Throw me a freaking bone here.
You sound just like Shaggy.
Like I've got like 50 fucking cameras around here, Scoob.
Scooby.
Where's John? I'm like, there he is. There's John. Okay.
Where's your washboard and spoons? Hey,
all right, John. Go ahead. Okay, John's got a story. Like John, I only fucked Velma once.
This bloke, right? He was on. There's a video that was out years ago of a guy who had worms, right? So they starved this bloke for over 2 weeks. And he said the only way you can get these worms out of you is to dab beetroot on your tongue. So they had this guy, and he was like he was like hanging out like for something to eat. So they've got this beetroot, dabbed it on the back of his tongue, and the worms come up like that from his stomach up through his esophagus, up through his throat, like right. And they got it, and the doctor's go, "I've got it!" And he's pulled it like that, and he's pulling it out of the guy. And as he's pulling it out, it snaps, and it goes back in, like, and the guy's like, and he threw up whatever he had in him, like, he went, and it's
like Scoob, there's like a big worm inside me, Scoob. No, that's fucked up, dude.
They look like bamboo, like.
Are you gonna play the spoons?
Got him.
Play the spoons.
I thought you got gold spoons there for a minute.
Play the spoons.
Have you got gold?
Look at that. You can play the spoons. There you go. Check that shit out.
Spoon man, come together with your hands. Save me.
I always appreciate it when listeners like to play the spoons.
You know the Spoon Man that song was about?
The Spoon Man?
The Spoon Man that song was about lived up the street from me in Washington State. The actual Spoon Man that song was written about.
He was called the Spoon Man. He used to hang around outside nightclubs in Plymouth, tapping his spoons in the queues.
I remember that years ago.
Yeah, baby. I like to touch spoons, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
He was in a queue outside a club called the Warehouse in Plymouth, and he used to
It's the
rattle the
warehouse,
spoons.
baby.
He drinks the whiskey
Oh,
drink.
man.
He
I think I've
He drinks a lager drink. He drinks a vodka drink. He drinks a lager drink. Oh, daddy
He drinks a whiskey drink.
boy.
He drinks a cider drink.
Daddy boy. I get knocked down,
Daddy
but I get up
boy.
again.
When I get down.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Neil,
Everybody else.
chug
Yeah,
it.
cheers,
Chug-
Neil.
Cheers.
Cheers, Neil.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, all.
Double fisted.
Cheers, my dear.
Yeah, man.
Fucking chug it, dude. Chug that shit. Fucking down that motherfucker.
Chug it down, man.
Gareth.
Mm.
Next Friday you have to rename your channel as Pissing the Night Away.
Pissing the night away. Pissing. He drinks a vodka drink.
Cheers.
He drinks a lager
Cheers,
drink.
cheers, Tony, Nick, for that one, like pissing the night away.
You know,
He drinks
that's
a
a
vodka
that's a song that literally, when I hear it, it places me in a part of my life when I
Oh
first
yeah,
heard
man. Yeah, back in the 90s. I
90s.
get knocked
exactly how
down,
old
but
I
I get up
was.
again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. It's a great song. That's not, that song is like the true definition of a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chumbawamba.
Yeah, it's Chumbawamba, but that song was a massive hit all over the world.
And another one they had was Tub Thumping as well.
Oh,
Yeah, but that was
yeah,
shit.
tub
thumping.
But Chumbawamba, the I Get Knocked Down.
Yeah,
That was a massive hit in the U.S. in the United States, huge hit
Yeah.
in Europe, massive hit all over the world, huge hit.
And I guarantee you.
And
guarantee you,
then
when they play
that was
song,
it. They're
they'd be on the
done.
dance floor.
Yep.
What's that-
It's
what's
kind of
that-
like
what's that,
Cisco
Anthony?
and the Who Let the Dogs Out song.
Who let the dogs out?
I was saying
Cisco.
when they play that song in the nightclub, I guarantee you that dance floor will be packed.
I'll be packed. Yeah, I'll get knocked down, but I'll get up
I used
again.
to work. I used to work in a nightclub, and we
Let me
used to
tell you
play
what.
that every
If Chumbawamba
fucking
was
night.
in Texas playing a show, I would pay $50 to see.
Oh,
Chumbawamba.
dude, let me fucking tell you. Let me tell you a fucking story.
Go on,
me-
Gareth, go on.
Let me tell you. let me tell you a story. I've
He's all disheveled.
I've always loved that song by Men Without Hats. You can dance if you want to.
Yes.
Head to the pole.
Fantastic.
We can dance. You can dance. Everybody did that song. So about 2 or 3 years. 2 or 3 years ago, there was like an 80s tour that came to LA, and they were playing in the Greek Theater, and I was looking through it, and it was like fucking, who's that guy? The guy, Every Time You Go Away.
Away.
Who's the guy? What's his name?
Paul Young.
Paul Young. So it was like Paul Young, Howard Jones, and a bunch of different people. But Nick Kershaw. Oh, and I'm looking through the list. I'm like, shit. And then I saw Men Without Hats. I was like, no fucking way.
Head to the pole.
I was like, holy shit, fucking Men Without. I gotta see fucking Men Without Hats. So we went to the Greek Theater. We saw, and it's like fucking Paul Young, all the group. Men Without Hats came on the stage, right? Now keep in mind, the only song I know from Men Without Hats is "You Can Dance If You Want to," all that, right? Dude, I'm not even joking. They were amazing.
Yeah.
They fucking all the other bands, they blew them away. Men Without Hats were fucking phenomenal. What a great show, dude.
What about Devo?
I mean, the guy's got a great name for a start, like Ed to the pole, like.
Oh, it was. They were.
And he went on to. I think he went on and did.
S S S S A A A A F F F F T, the safety dance. It was great. They were fucking amazing.
Safety dance.
You can dance if you want to. You can hold your friends behind. Because if you don't dance and if you don't, you don't friend them. Dude, they were fucking amazing. Amazing. What a great show. Phenomenal show.
Yeah.
You know, if they came on tour, I would see them again like that. In a fucking heartbeat, I'd go and see them. It was so good.
In a flash.
In a flash. You can dance if you want to.
I'm sure he was in on Crystal Maze as well, Ed to the pole.
Remember it was like remember the video with the little midget guy running along him?
Yeah, little bloke like yeah.
The big bag.
I remember
Man,
the song
I heard that
well,
Daft Punk just broke up.
They did.
Have they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no.
What the fuck?
No lost.
That's daft, isn't it?
Well, they daft, don't they?
They're daft. They don't have to make sense, right?
Yeah, because they when they get knocked down, they get up again, and you're never gonna keep them down. You know
They have a show.
They just keep going around the world, around the world,
around the world,
around the world,
around the world.
What's wrong with you?
Shit, it was a bit like Orwell.
Around.
Dude, do you remember fucking what was the guy? What was the guy that did that song? Virtual Insanity. Virtual Insanity. Who's that guy? Jamiroquai. Remember that guy? Remember the video where like the floor was moving. Remember the floor?
Yeah, he had another one where he was in.
And the floor was moving.
Michael Jackson's
He's like virtual insanity. It was such a great video. But have you seen him now? He looks like 1,000 years old.
Oh yeah.
Like if he did that video now, virtual insanity, he'd be in a fucking wheelchair.
I thought you looked like a prick in that though.
Unbelievable. Imagine an old guy in a wheelchair with that big dopey hat on. Virtual insanity.
He's like rolling on his little move. He's like he's like Tony over here.
No, he spins around. You know how he spins around in the video? He spins around because he puts the brake on one wheel and then he goes.
Right.
Because one wheel is locked.
Rubber. He's making a little fucking smoke show on stage.
But it's a great song. It's a good song.
Yeah.
If you like.
Yeah.
Medieval sound going.
If you like.
Going deeper underground.
If you like.
Deeper underground.
I'm going deeper medieval. Where you been, man? I haven't seen medieval fucking weeks. What's he been up to? What's he got?
He's got kids, man. He's got kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Kids, man.
Kids.
He's got young children.
Yeah, that sucks. I feel your pain, dude.
It sucks.
That's all on about goats, then.
Yeah. I had young kids once. It's a pain in the ass. No, kids are a pain in the ass, dude. Seriously. I mean, they are. I mean,
They always work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God I haven't knocked any bitches
Come on,
up.
be honest.
Thank God I haven't knocked any bitches up. I'm free.
To
I
do
just,
what
I
I
could just
want.
fucking die and nobody's
Any
gonna
old time.
nobody's gonna fucking lose anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids.
No.
What?
I have nephews like
Neil, have you got any kids, Neil?
No.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Do you have any kids that you know of?
I was a Catholic, you know.
I say, oh boy, yes, absolutely right.
It was.
One was taught never to.
One, yes, one must never fuck.
One
Out of wedlock.
Out of wedlock.
One.
Fuck out of
My
wedlock.
father only told me today I was born in wedlock.
I say.
Aye.
Yes. Wedlock.
Kids are assholes. Yeah, they are assholes.
Assholes.
Yeah.
How about you? How about you,
when I
Crazy
hear
John?
other
Crazy
people's
John, you
children
have any
screaming,
kids?
It's so annoying.
I tried with 4 different girlfriends and it
Didn't work. Anthony, how about you? You
So
got
it
any
was
kids?
you. It was you.
I got 2.
You got 2 kids for real?
Yeah.
Choose enough.
What you
Are they
got?
grown?
Are they grown, or what's the deal?
Daughter is 29, and
Yeah.
my son is 22.
Oh my God!
Is your daughter single?
She's
Yeah,
single at the moment.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, all right. Well,
That's
so am I.
great.
If you want to put it in a word for me, you know.
Oh my god! Look at that!
That's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up. Dude, Tony L's like,
here's a 20 for that. Here's a 20 for that.
dude, Tony L's like, hey, Tony L's like, hey, love, listen, there's this bloke named Punches Couches. Are you want to meet him or what?
And she says, fuck off.
His name's Punches Couches?
Punches Couches.
Well, how many couches has he punched?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm turning Irish now. I'm turning a little bit Irish. How many punches has he couched? I swear to God, I don't know. I'm turning Irish now. How many punches has he couched? How many couches has he punched? I don't understand now.
Would you having a glass of the pork?
I swear.
Sorry, Tony.
That's right.
So your kids are grown
Sorry, Johnny, I
and
didn't see you
out
there.
of the house, obviously.
Who, my kids?
Yeah.
Well, yours and
Anthony's?
Tony's.
Tony's is gone. Yeah. Tony.
Yeah, Anthony,
As you can tell by Tony's personality, he has zero responsibility for his children right now.
That's the way to be.
They're grown up, so they
go.
they got a good life.
You went back home.
If I had kids, as soon as they turn 18, I'm like, tough luck. I mean, I might help.
Hey, bro.
I'll help
Later.
them. I'll help them, of course. I would.
That's what I did,
but-
man. My parents fucked off to Cyprus, and when they came back, I was fucking gone.
Cyprus.
Took all my shit, and they came back and they, no, you must not leave. But then later on in life,
They didn't want you to
20,
leave because they wanted
shit
to change
goes
their
down
diapers
and you
eventually.
need them. They go, no.
My daughter.
See, if
my
I had
daughter
kids,
said-
I'd probably try to keep them around because I'd be like, yeah, eventually I'm going to be debilitated and old, and you're going to have to change my diaper.
Absolutely.
I've seen my daughter, my son are doing very well.
My brother had 4 boys.
That's the plan, though, right?
Oh,
Because
boy.
you raise your kids, you look after them, knowing that one day you're going to be old and fucked up when they're going to look after you.
Old and decrepit in Welsh.
Well, I have to disagree with that philosophy because my brother had 4 kids, 4 boys. They're all grown men now. His wife just died in the last 2 weeks.
High five!
And,
My wife, she dead.
my wife, and his kids are now got their own family, and there's only one of them looking after him, and so. Yeah. Do they look after you? No.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. It depends.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
It depends. It depends. If you're like a prick to your kids, they're probably going to tell you to go fuck yourself.
But
if you're cool, if you're super cool with your kids,
he won't ask for help. He won't ask for help of his kids. He says, "Oh, you live your life. I'll be all right." But he isn't.
John, let me stop you right there, John. When you live your own life,
Go on,
you have to.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones. Roger Stone.
I mean, you got it down. I know you've watched Alex Jones extensively.
I have.
Because
I've watched him myself.
I have.
I've watched him
I've been
myself,
watching Alex Jones as well.
He's
I
acting.
love Alex Jones. He's great.
Roger, yeah, but he gets Roger Stone on as well. Another conspiracy theorist like Roger Stone.
Hey, Roger Stone was an intelligence person. I mean,
Yeah.
if anybody's
He
gonna
goes-
know shit, it's him.
He goes
Well-
after the break, we're gonna have Roger Stone coming on. He's gonna be talking to you about the cabal. That,
Tommy
Talking
Robinson.
about the Kennedy killing. Kennedy.
Tommy Robinson.
LBJ.
dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. After the break,
LBJ killed Kennedy.
let's talk about male vitality. Male vitality.
Yeah, male vitality.
Watch me rip my shirt off.
male vitality. It is something that sponsors. Yeah. He's great, dude. I am so tired of pretending that I don't like Alex Jones. I fucking love Alex. I love Alex Jones. He's great.
He does a good job. He does a good job.
He's fucking great, man.
Hey, Medieval, you never need an excuse to play with toys because I'm right there with you. I walk through the toy section going, what's going to be worth something in 20 years?
Oh my God! Look, dude, they got a Laura Dune figure. Oh my God!
Seriously, this shit that you never fucking guess is going to be worth so much money. You'd never look like that little fucking dinosaur.
Oh my God!
Right? $12 at the store. They're selling them for $50 on eBay.
Dude, you know what I paid? Do you know what I paid $12 for? You know what I paid $12 fucking dollars for? This bitch right here.
One-time purchase.
$12, 3 movies. Thank you.
I won't even. Do you know?
How much is that in English?
That's like
it's
$12 in US. In the UK, that's like 1,500 nicker.
15 quid. £15. 15 to 16 quid.
No, it's about £9.
That's like 40 quid, isn't it? It's like 40 fucking quid, isn't it? You know what I mean?
No, we're worth more money than the American. The pound's worth more than the American dollar.
Hey, lazy.
£1 sterling is like 75 cents American.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. How you doing, Neil? You all right over there? Look at these.
Which is really good if anybody wants to visit Britain and
dude,
have the
you're
money
spending
to do
money's off the charts. Yeah.
Now is the time.
Like when I'm in the US, I'm like, please, sir, can I have some more? when I fly to the UK, I'm like, get away from me! Hi, look at me! I have more money than I know what the fuck to do with. Get away! Get away!
I want to go back home.
Yes, I'm going to buy lots of things over here.
Well,
mail it over. Send it over in the mail.
Yes.
What?
What? When? Why? How?
What you want about?
What's going on?
What you want about?
Come in,
all
Roger.
right?
What's going
Roger.
on?
Anybody up there called Roger?
What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you people? What's the matter with you people?
He says Simon B.A. says worth £9.
£9, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey, I estimated.
So, dude,
and
no,
then
think
somebody
about
probably looked it up.
£9 for three movies.
3 movies
on Blu-ray. That's a fucking deal.
That's a bargain.
You know,
the Walmart down the road from me has a bin.
That's a good deal.
The Walmart has a bin of Blu-rays for $7.50.
I mean, look at this. Look, I mean, I bought that cost.
You're a bum rock,
Rocky.
Cost
You're
me
bum rock.
You're a bum.
Jam rock. Jam rock.
Fear and loathing in Las Vegas,
Raving mad, raving mad.
Cut me, Mick. Cut me.
Have you seen Sylvester Stallone lately? Holy shit, that guy got buff.
Well, what I find most fascinating about Sylvester Stallone recently is new hairpiece. Have you noticed the wig that he's wearing right now?
He's wearing a wig now.
It's actually
it's
it's very disturbing.
Really?
I noticed his massive muscles and tattoos.
Yeah, you noticed his muscles, his tattoos. I noticed his
another one who
fake
looks
hair.
wrecked these days is Dolph Lundgren.
Earplugs.
It's fake hair.
Yeah.
Remember that movie Office Space?
Oh, dude, why do you have to bring that up, dude?
Outer space.
Let me tell you about Office Space. Office Space came out like in the late '90s, early 2000s, right? And I remember
that was my first album, man.
I remember watching Office Space on VHS and being completely fucking thoroughly depressed by that movie because I watched that movie and that movie was my fucking life. Do You know what I mean?
That's
I mean,
fantastic.
Don't get me wrong. It was a good movie and it was fun to watch. But when I was I saw so many home truths in that movie. It was like, fuck, oh my god.
I mean, when he steals the fax machine or the copy machine, and then they beat the shit out of it in the fucking field. And
Michael Bolton. Why have I got to change my name? He sucks.
He's the one that sucks.
Yeah.
Michael Bolton?
Michael
Any
Bolton?
relation to the pop singer? You
Bolton?
can call me Mike. And then they fire him.
Yeah. Whoa. Man, Anthony, what the fuck are you showing us, dude? What is this?
What is this?
That's my mum.
Is that you in drag? What's going on over there?
No, that's my mum.
Oh, okay. What? She's just singing?
Oh, okay. Oh, she's beautiful.
Karaoke.
Karaoke.
Right.
Yeah.
Karaoke night down the pub.
So since you karaoke, how heavy is Okie?
Yeah,
I mean,
if you have to karaoke.
If you have to karaoke,
Can you
how,
go
how,
a block
how heavy
with
is
Okie?
Karaoke.
If Okie is drunk, is she just dead weight?
Yeah, exactly. If Okie is passed out and you have to carry her, how heavy is she?
On the karaoke.
How Okie is carry is Okie?
Karaoke.
You know, I always use this joke with people that work with me or whatever. They say like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take a week off next week. I'm gonna see Seattle." And I'm like, "Oh, great. How is Seattle?"
They just don't get it.
Ow.
I always do that, and they're always like, "Adi, what?"
And it runs with last
like,
Rain on our parade won't foil.
It's like, yeah, I'm going to Seattle. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. How is Seattle? And they're like, what? I'm like, oh, you say you're going to go Seattle?
Well, I'm from Seattle.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Where they say,
Well, I'm from
they say Brazil.
suburb of
Brazil.
Seattle.
Are you
Seattle's
really? Are you
big
really
city.
from Seattle? Are you a Texas like immigrant?
Yeah.
So you were from Seattle and you moved to Texas?
Yeah, and I never looked back.
No, I don't blame you, dude. I've been to Seattle once.
It's beautiful.
It is pretty
how
cool.
hard is it to get
It's
there?
gorgeous. It's fantastic. It feels so good there. It feels so good. It's
We
better
wanna go
than
to
California,
Canada,
in my opinion.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Hey, we've only
It's
just
Tony
met, man.
fashion now.
There is no place on earth better than California.
That's my mum again.
Oh, yeah, look.
In
10 years ago.
California is
Mum had
is the greatest in the world. Nothing comes close to
Yeah,
California.
but if California is so great, then why is SpaceX and Tesla leaving?
They're not. It's an illusion.
They are. They are leaving.
just an illusion.
I'll tell you why
They're
leaving.
going to Texas and Nevada.
They're leaving
Are they?
because they're SpaceX and
Going
they're leaving California because they're afraid of Mindset Central. They know
As they should be.
They should be because they know that I'm after them and I know they're fucking shit. So they're bailing like, fuck, dude. I don't want to deal with Gareth and his fucking
They wouldn't
nonsense. I'm
hire
out.
me. Bastards.
I legit I know people that work at SpaceX. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm being serious. I really do. I know people who work there.
Wow.
And they're terrified of me. They're terrified of me.
Just
They're
an
terrified.
illusion.
I mean, Elon calls
Do
me
they
up.
have any job
Elon calls me up. He's like, "Hey, can I speak to Gareth?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, Gareth. This is Alex. Alex is here. Gareth isn't here. Listen. I want to talk to you about the space aliens that are trying to take over
I
SpaceX.
have the code.
Can I have the codes to the missile
Have you guys
place.
seen the alien interview?
The alien
The
interview.
supposed the supposed footage
Yeah.
sneaked
So
out
can
of
I?
Area
Can
51 by
I
an
need.
employee.
Okay, I need to say something about that.
Yeah.
I
Garrison's tough.
I need to do William Shatner for this. Spock. I think that interview is real.
Really?
I think it's real.
I think it's real.
it's real.
Well,
I think it's real.
They had Truman in it as well, didn't they?
No, they
Truman
didn't.
was
The
there.
context,
yeah.
the context of the
real.
conversation that the alien was having with the people was so based to the point of being completely fucking believable, where the alien was saying cities and technology are an exclusion of humanity.
I think we might be talking about two different videos here. What video are you talking about?
I'm talking about the alien interview.
Yeah,
not the alien autopsy.
No, not the alien. There's two. There's the alien interview and the alien autopsy.
They both happened in the same place.
The autopsy is
different, isn't it?
crazy, but the alien interview,
I think it's real.
Is on another fucking level.
I think it's real. So, have you guys? You guys know that I do the Mindset podcast every Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you guys been listening to the Mindset podcast? Because last week I had Colin Wolford. Go ahead.
I
Neil.
couldn't figure out how to get it to work. I might be a fucking idiot.
You're a fucking idiot.
You lost. Yeah.
I've listened to his podcast last 3 weeks.
So last week I had Colin Wolford on, and now Colin Wolford is from my opinion, he is a fucking expert on the alien autopsy footage, right? He knows every fucking thing you can possibly imagine about the alien autopsy. Remember that the thing that came out in the 90s, the alien autopsy?
In the 90s, yeah.
And he is knowledgeable off the fucking charts about this shit. And he is convinced that footage is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't know about that autopsy. Mind you,
I gotta say, how old is he? How old is he?
I don't know. He's like 40 something.
All right, he's got old eyes because my young eyes saw that, and I immediately saw this shit is fake.
Whoa, wait! What the fuck are you talking young eyes? What are you, fucking 8?
I love it though. I love it. I fucking love it though. I love the alien autopsy video. I love to pour over it.
No, there's a lot of fucking shady shit that's up with that video. A lot of shady bullshit, dude.
A lot of stuff.
There is.
Legit. And Colin knows this stuff inside fucking out. He knows this stuff like you wouldn't believe. If he came on here right now, you could ask him something about it, and he would be like, hey, Colin, what's this about the... And he'd be like, boom, 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 boom. He would have answers up the ass.
So he studied this footage.
Big time.
So he thinks that Truman was definitely there.
There's your...
I don't know.
Truman's supposed to be in that footage as well.
I don't know about Truman being there, but he knows. He knows that.
See, this is another thing. I always heard that Truman had an interview with an alien. There's supposed to be a president speaking to an alien footage somewhere, but no one's ever seen that.
That's Boris fucking Johnson, that.
Yeah. Boris.
There was a television show aired in the United States.
Boris Karloff.
Yeah.
And it was called Alien Interview. The Alien Interview. And it's a television series.
Apparently a president of the United States has spoken to an alien race.
Yeah.
Don't know how true that is.
No doubt.
But
it could have happened.
There's no doubt in my mind.
No doubt.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we need to get fucking Colin on here. I mean, if you, I would suggest.
I would love to talk to Colin.
I would suggest you listen to last week's edition of the Mindset podcast. We really seriously, we really get into the alien autopsy and we talk about it in depth on the podcast.
Cool.
But I'll reach out to Colin and see if he can come on maybe next week's show. So we can.
I want to know what he thinks about the alien interview.
That's a good question. I don't know.
The interview, because it's a video of an alien talking.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I'll ask him. I'll see if he can come on. But if you want to know what the fuck is up with the autopsy, check out last week's episode of the Mindset podcast. There's a really good conversation about it. That takes place.
At one point in the alien interview, there's a part where the alien starts lagging and flagging, right? And he can't breathe. Mm-hmm. And medical professionals come over with gloves and start prodding him and shit. They're touching his face. And they're saying that
Right.
his body is like a petri dish because he's been in space for so long. He has no contact with any viruses or anything. So the viruses that land and bacteria that land on his body is like a petri dish and just starts growing bacteria and viruses.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's accurate or not, Bunches, but
interesting.
But I do think
if you think about light travel and how long it would take for another species to come from another place.
I hear you. I totally hear you, but that's all speculation. I think that
it's a bit like the bullet and the
speculation.
The airplane,
What?
or the light and traveling at the speed of light. What happens?
When you flick your headlights on at the speed of light, what happens?
I put the keys in the building. When I turned the keys, the building started up.
I would have to change my trousers, to be honest.
Well, Einstein said that if you were traveling on a train at the speed of light and you threw a baseball
out the window,
right?
Out the
fucking window in the direction that the train was traveling, right? That the baseball would continue traveling, and that would be the speed of light because the speed of light is basically infinite. But it doesn't make fucking sense.
The baseball.
That doesn't make sense.
Speed of light is not infinite.
It's not infinite. It's measurable.
It is. The speed of light is 186,000 miles a second.
Yeah.
Well remembered, man. I mean, sound's got a certain.
Yeah, 186,000 miles. Well, there's you know, there's decimal points and shit.
No. It's 186,000 miles a second. When you look at the sun, you're looking at the sun 8 minutes ago. Okay.
Right.
So the light traveling to the sun, light traveling from the sun into your eyeballs, it takes 8 minutes for the light to travel. So when you look at the sun in the sky, you're seeing the sun 8 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You're watching the sun in the past.
To get to that first reflection to us.
Actually, everything you see is in the past.
Right.
I reckon, yeah.
Every single thing you see, no matter how far away it is
in the past.
But if you go up on the space station,
you
come back home younger.
Oh, only by milliseconds.
Milliseconds.
Yeah.
Milliseconds.
The faster that you travel, the faster or the closer to the speed of light that you travel, the less time you experience.
Yeah, time slows down. Well, no, time will seem time seems normal to you. It's not like you'll see things growing slowly.
It feels the same.
Time feels the same. But externally, it'll be different, right? So
it's all relative. It's all relative.
Exactly.
All relative's good. Yeah.
Which means you have to have an anchor point. Relativity is all about having some sort of anchor point, right? Where you say, this is where we're going off of.
Spock.
Right?
Yeah.
Like E equals MC squared. I know it's such a common one to say. But
so Frank Tiggs says...
Frank Triggs.
Frank Triggs says... Stephen Crothers, a mathematical genius, proved Einstein's theories to be total BS. He breaks it all down.
Yeah, it's there. Well, see, Einstein said that he did not believe in quantum theory because when he looked at the moon, he believed the moon was there.
Yeah.
But in quantum physics says that if nobody is observing the moon is not there.
No, it's there.
It's there.
Right, and Einstein says, I believe the moon is there even if nobody is observing it. But quantum physics
when placing your bets...
I have to agree with you on that. If everybody doesn't see it and it's on, then we are blind to it.
Neil.
A bit like 5G.
Neil, you've been drinking. Calm down. Listen,
not as much as I have.
The moon is there. Controls those tables.
When you're talking about someone named Stephen Crothers and someone named Albert Einstein, I'm betting on Albert Einstein. Stephen Crothers sounds like a fucking mental case.
Yeah, the moon is there because it controls our tidal throughout the world.
He's right though because not everybody is going to be chosen by the society to be the forefront.
Let me stop you right there, Punches. That's not entirely correct.
Over to you there, Alex Jones.
Fuck, are you a hockey coach?
Alex Jones, Infowars.com.
Stephen Carruthers, mathematical genius, proved Einstein's theories to be total bullshit. He breaks it all down.
He breaks it.
And I don't doubt that.
Yeah, but when he breaks it all down, does he break it down?
No.
Yeah,
Is that a Beastie Boys? Is that a Beastie Boys reference?
I was just going to say Beastie Boys.
So what you want?
Break it down.
I don't know, man. I don't
Like
know.
I see lyrics.
Well, yeah. Frank Triggs is smart. I know Frank Triggs is very smart. All right.
Oh, whoa, wait.
He's obviously very smart. It's not even a question to me. He's obviously very smart.
Obviously. His name's Frank. That says it all right there.
His name's Frank Triggs. The fact that he's bringing this shit up and that he knows things about it.
Well, yeah.
It tells me he's fucking smart.
He's got the fucking internet at his fingertips.
He's got the vibes.
If you know what to look at, if you know what, hey, confirmation bias is something that we can all do.
Bias confirmation.
This
if
is
you want to believe it, you can prove it.
PPC.
Okay, what are you talking about? What's that, Anthony? What's the PPC?
Just that's all.
He's laughing, but
I didn't say the other one.
Tony.
I don't know, man. I'm really kind of conflicted here because I really don't know whether I should hang up on Neil or fucking Anthony.
No,
hey, what's the problem? Look, listen, if I'm
Neil, say something. Neil.
I'm just trying to get those tunes you were talking about up on the other system behind me.
He's got his remote control in hand. I'm trying to get BBC Two. BBC Two won't come on. What's going on?
I said
you want to get rid of me on my first experience as a YouTuber.
Yeah.
After following you guys, and bring it on. Knock me off. I'll fucking knock you out.
Bring it on.
I like this guy. All right. This guy's got to be on more often. I like this
Anthony, you got something better than that? Come on.
Bring it on.
Bring it. That's all you gotta say. Is bring it on. Come
Bring
on.
it on is a pretty good comeback too.
All right. Okay. Let me throw it out to the people in the chat. Who should I hang up on, Anthony or Neil?
Fair. That's fair.
That's fair, right?
I want Frank Triggs to come on.
Exactly.
I want to talk to Frank.
But in order for Frank to come on, one of these fucking maniacs has got to go.
Why not turn yourself off then, motherfucker? We'll start something.
Hey. All right. Okay.
Don't use that.
We've just decided who's going to bail.
All right. Frank, please come on the stream. I want to talk to Frank.
Come on, Frank. Get your ass down here, Frank.
Shit.
Where's
Get
Frank?
on, Frank. Come on,
Frank knows
all right.
shit.
Okay, Frank, come on.
Frank.
Oh, Neil is joining. Neil is back.
It's okay. Well, Frank wasn't fast enough.
Frank needs.
Come on, Neil. What the fuck, dude? Come on.
We love you, Frank.
Frank.
We love you, Neil.
Neil.
Frank.
Neil.
Frank.
Neil.
Neil.
Frank.
Neil.
Frank.
Yeah, I understand.
Frank. Vlad evil. Vlad evil.
Throw me a freaking bone here, Neil.
No, Neil is cool. Neil is cool, and you know how I know Neil is cool is because he came on the stream.
He did.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
Guys, you know.
I mean, he came on the stream.
Hang on. Neil is talking. Hold on. Go ahead, Neil.
Can I talk now?
Yeah.
I'd rather I was in an aircraft where I could push a fucking button when I can talk. And
there's there's no buttons. Calm down. What you got to say?
Over. What is going on? Do you want me to sign out? or shall I stay online? Over.
Over. Yeah. Can I?
Well, we were just. I think he kicked you off because you might have had less to say than Tony.
Yeah.
Right. Now I understand.
Yeah. So there's like a battle of wits here between you and Tony.
No, I understand. Tony, God love you. And boys, we can talk again soon.
Are you gonna bail?
You don't have to bail.
You don't have to bail.
No.
If somebody else wants to come in,
see, Frank Triggs says he needs a while to wake up anyway.
I want to talk. I want to talk to Frank. I want to see what the fuck is up with Frank.
No, Frank Triggs said he's just woken up and he needs a while to dress.
What the fucking
get dressed up?
Turn on the computer.
Fucking while, like, what are we on about here?
I need a piss. I've got to go and blow my nose.
Frank, are you drunk? Come on, Frank.
Wait, Neil.
Come on, Frank.
Neil, hang on. Neil, it's been a pleasure, Neil. You're welcome back anytime. We'll talk to you next week. Have a good one, man.
Frank.
You too.
Frank is cool. I love Frank. Frank is cool.
Okay, Frank.
Either that or we have Vladable. I haven't spoken to him for a while.
Who's that?
Vlad.
Vlad the Impaler?
Vlad the
I am heard now. Impalable?
Vlad Dracula.
Vladable.
Where's Vladable? Where the fuck is he?
Vlad Dracula, he's one of my heroes.
Who's this Dracula guy? Okay, I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link in the chat one more time.
Frank Triggs.
Wait, before I put the link in, I should tell everyone.
You need to go and have a pee.
Okay, all right, go ahead. You need to have a webcam, you need a microphone, you need to be interesting. Those are the three things: webcam, microphone, interesting. Don't have a webcam, I'm hanging up on you. Don't have a microphone, I'm hanging up on you. You're not interesting, I'm hanging up on you. You gotta have those three. If you got all those three, come on over.
And we love Frank Triggs. He was really cool last time because I really want to see. I know Frank wants to come on, but he said he wants to. I don't know if he wants to eat breakfast or get dressed. I don't know, but do it.
Come on, Frank. Get on there.
Get on, Frank.
Come on, Frank. Get on there, Frank.
All right, Anthony, go take a piss.
I like Frank.
I always take a piss.
There you go. All right.
Okay. You know, Frank, if you have a YouTube channel, I will subscribe.
Don't hang up on me.
I won't hang up on you.
Don't hang up on me.
All right. Here's some Mark Reboulet, and when we come back, we'll get someone else on. Here we go. Mark Reboulet. It's impossible for me not to fall in love with you, baby. Oh, baby.
It's impossible for me not to fall in love with you, baby. Yeah. Well, it's got to be tonight, baby. Be tonight. It's got to be tonight. Yo, let's do it, baby girl. Gotta do it like that, yo. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. You want me? Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Go ahead, baby. Tell me that you love me tonight.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby.
What's happening?
Go ahead, baby.
What's that?
What's up?
What's
up?
Wasn't that a Bud Light commercial?
It was, yeah.
That was
On the Super
Bud
Bowl,
Light
right?
was the frog, wasn't it?
It was a Super
With the
Bowl,
frog.
Super Bowl around Super Bowl commercial. What's up?
Right after the Scream movie.
What's up? What's up?
Right after
What's
Scream,
up? What's
the
up?
movie
What's
came
up?
out, the horror movie.
Yeah, what's up?
What's that?
What's that?
All right, let me remind everyone who's watching us. Please subscribe to the channel. If you've not already done so, please hit the subscribe button.
Hey, look, Frank's going to come on.
If you have,
Frank is on its way.
if you have hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button like crazy. Fucking slam that shit. So hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already.
See, if
join
this is the thumb button, you
join
fucking hit it.
join the Mindset Central throng. And jump on board. Now on Friday nights is the only real night where we kind of let our hair down and drink and talk stupid and act crazy. I do have a bunch of other videos which are primed to be launched on the Mindset Central channel. And I should mention tomorrow, on Saturday, we have a Paratalk live stream that's going to be taking place where we're going to be talking about haunted pictures. So tune in for that if you have
good.
the constitution to do so, because it will be terrifying.
Absolutely.
Absolutely,
Sounds
yes.
fantastic.
So tune in tomorrow for haunted pictures on Paratalk.
Prudent.
Paratalk.
And
Interesting.
with your permission, Gareth,
Yes.
I will be putting a podcast on 12 o'clock UK time, midnight.
What podcast is that, Anthony?
It's the 60s, 70s, and 80s mix of music.
Mix of music. Are you gonna?
Damn,
Whoa,
oh
whoa,
shit,
whoa.
there it goes again.
What
there
the
it goes
fuck is
again.
that?
What's happening? It's my stupid.
Christ.
What
Okay,
is that?
that's what happens when I drink beer
What was that noise?
in a
Wait,
fucking
hello.
caravan.
What
It's
was
just
That was my CO alarm.
Oh, really?
Yo.
What are
Yeah.
you doing?
It goes off if I fart. It goes off if I pull out a fucking beer out of my fridge. It goes out. It goes off if I open a fucking bottle of liquor.
Jeez, I'll have the battery out of that
That's
straight away.
So goddamn annoying that I kicked the fucker in the other day. Look at this.
I put sledgehammer to it.
Yeah.
I kicked the fucker in the other day. Look at this.
Yeah,
I
dude.
kicked the fucker in the other day.
Pop the battery.
It used to
Pop
be
the
right
battery
there.
out of
See
it.
the, see the light flashing?
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
dear.
there you go. There you go.
I don't know if you can see, but there's a panel here.
Switch it
So
off.
that light is
pissed
saying,
me off so
"Tell me you
bad, I
love
kicked
me.
the fucker in."
Tell me you love me tonight."
Don't kick me no more.
Go ahead, baby.
Go
That
ahead,
shit,
baby.
that shit
Go ahead,
fucking
baby.
just.
It's
Just makes me all so
impossible
bad.
for me.
All
right.
Throw it away.
Okay, so we got an open spot here on the channel. So let's see if
Frank Travis is on his way. I know Frank is on his way.
Frank's on his way.
anyone want to join? Just click on that link that's in the chat, and you can jump right in and talk to us live. The only thing we need is a webcam, a microphone, and a personality. So come on.
I farted. Sorry, my alarm went off. I farted.
Come on over. Come on.
One question,
Yeah.
Gareth.
Yeah, he's farting.
Is Matt?
Mutt, where's Mutt? Is Mutt coming
Matt-
over?
Oh my
Mutt?
god.
Is Matt?
Why
She
I
just said hole.
Why? No, I actually, you know what? I talked to Matt. I talked to Matt the other day, and he said that he would love to come on the Friday Night Howl, but it's at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
He's
a challenge.
definitely
That's a challenge for him. But other
There's a few people say that.
But
other,
it's,
other than
but
that,
it's
he
10
would love to
past
come
7
on.
in the morning.
Yeah, that's a challenge. You know what?
LSK,
Seriously,
you have a personality.
understandably so. Guess who's joining us?
Frank.
Go on.
Here he
Frank
comes.
picked.
Here comes Frank. There he is.
Frank.
Yeah.
Hello, Frank.
You.
How you doing, Frank?
I'm all right. I'm knackered.
I
just
really
woke up.
fucking loved when you came on last
Frank,
time and played
did
your
you,
guitar. You were so fucking amazing.
So Frank,
At
let
the
me
guitar.
ask you: Did you just get out of the coffin?
Yeah. Yeah.
How you doing,
Oh,
Frank?
He's
I had a
pretty
drink
dark.
last
He's
night.
pretty
I'm
dark.
a bit hungover.
Well, what happened?
That's fine.
You were out partying last night, or what?
Yeah, I went to the pub last night for.
What? The pubs are open?
Whoa, pubs are open.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
pub's open. My local pub's open now.
So what happened?
So
Tell us
I'll
what
look-
happened. Tell us
That's
everything.
how that went. How did that
It's a
go?
lock.
Hang on.
Cheers,
they had
Frank.
a,
Hang on.
they had a lock in.
Hang on. I'm gonna switch John to Frank. Hang on.
Frank.
They had a lock in,
Hang on.
and I left there about two in the morning.
2 o'clock in the morning
2 in the
lock-ins.
morning.
Wow, they're still doing lock-ins. Wow. That's
So what-
good.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
What's
So
a
what,
lock-in?
what happened, Frank?
What's a lock-in?
Tell us everything. Tell us everything that happened, dude. Everything.
Oh,
Lock-in is,
we got pissed. The landlord locked the doors up after licensing hours.
close the curtains.
Closed the curtains. Brought the ashtrays out.
Brought the ashtrays out. Way to go! Back in the
Fucking right.
He stuck a bottle of whiskey on the table. It's like, help yourself.
Fucking hell, man. I want a pub like
Help.
that near me.
Yeah, man.
Help yourself.
Yeah,
Help
dude. What
yourself.
fucking pub is that, man? Help yourself.
So basically,
Yeah,
he said, "Here's a bottle of whiskey. You just bought that."
Let's go ahead.
It's
Cheers.
for everyone. It's for everyone.
That's for everyone.
Yeah, a fucking great big
No,
bottle
no,
of whiskey as well.
Now I'm on tea and paracetamol.
Oh my god. Is your
Paracetamol. Jesus.
is your head fucking pounding right now, dude?
Yeah, I've got the shakes as well.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's not good.
Alcoholic.
That's not good.
Get the guitar. Get the guitar. I bet he could play super fast right now.
Oh, probably.
He's got.
Guitar.
Ziggy
bit dark in
plays
here.
guitar.
It's still dark here.
Yeah.
Is it still
Yeah,
dark? Is it
David
still dark in
Bowie.
here? Okay.
No,
Well, it's really
David.
it's really cloudy and overcast, and there's no sun.
Well, it's
Wow.
it's,
So
dark, it's
every
dark
day
over
in
here.
the UK.
Every day.
It's pissing down here.
Every day is like Sunday.
Yeah, every
So
day.
I can relate to UK people being from Seattle
Seattle.
because
Yeah.
it rains
How-
all
how-
the fucking time.
How is it, Adel?
An addle?
In the
Well, have you
saddle.
ever seen an addle? Do you know what an addle is?
I'd love to go to America one day.
Well, you should come to America and
We
stay
love
here.
to have you, Frank.
Yeah.
Come here and stay here.
I'll get the Welshman saying we'd love to have you.
We'd love to have
We
you.
want
We'd
John,
love
we
to.
want Tony, we
I
want
tell you what,
Frank.
Frank, we'd fucking love to have you over here now in fucking America. It'd be brilliant. Wouldn't it like that? Me for fuck's sake.
In it,
It'd
in
be
it.
fucking brilliant, isn't it?
We like to welcome you.
To
We
the
like
other
to
side.
welcome you to Swansea.
Oh, I tell you what, Swansea, hell of a place that is, isn't it? Fucking
Yeah.
hell, man.
What a
Brilliant.
wicked town. What a wicked shitty
What
town.
what a pretty shitty city.
Shitty city town.
Pretty shitty city. Fucking Swansea, innit?
Nice
Yeah.
drags, eh?
Fucking
It's gonna get
Swansea.
worse. It's gonna get worse in Wales soon. It's gonna get a lot worse in Wales.
What do you mean?
Well, I heard last night they're piloting the universal basic income in Wales.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So everybody would get the same amount of money on a card,
On a card. What the fuck?
which
is
is
what is Punches wearing? Jesus Christ.
cashless society. They're piloting in Wales.
Sky Eagle airplane.
Well,
you're not allowed to
know. A cashless
not allowed to-
society in Wales.
No, you
Yeah,
want
When are they doing this?
what you want to bet?
When?
What the fuck you want to bet?
No.
You know how I know Gareth
I
is
saw it last
British?
night. The minister for Wales
Minister for
said
Wales.
they were gonna bring it in, which is
No.
you get a card with your money
It's
on
full of
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Mark
Yeah.
Drake.
And
Mark Drake is full of shit.
Yeah.
And you know
Like,
what though,
we're still
Anthony?
spending
Let
money.
me just say something, Anthony. That's very.
Only
What you're saying is very unusual for a politician to be full of shit. It's very strange.
They're all full of shit.
I'm still spending. I'm still
Man, I squeeze politicians all the time, and all that comes out is shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you know what politics is? Politics, poly means many. Ticks are blood-sucking insects.
There you go.
That's
Boom.
what they are.
Many
Well,
blood-sucking insects.
I'm
That is
still
brilliant.
paying cash in
Yeah.
Tesco's, this, that, and the
I'll
other.
tell you what, I'll be outraged if they're going to go for a cashless
Well,
society.
I think that we should get rid of cash and just solely go for shoplifting.
Yeah,
Shoplifting, yeah.
that's what's going to happen.
John,
It's just going to make
no,
the black market big. It's going to make the black market huge. That's
Whoa,
what it's
hey,
going to do.
Hey, stop with the black. Calm down.
No,
Black
no.
market,
Black market. I'm offended.
I'm offended by
Black
We
market.
trying. We the ones that trying to keep the high street
I'm
shops
offended.
open.
I'm offended.
Really? That's not happening these days, like.
We trying to keep.
Oh, well-
We the ones that keeping the economy going, and these fat assholes in London don't give a shit.
Don't give a
Well,
shit.
That's why
no.
Debenham's gone down fucking bad.
Fucking Debenham.
Debenhams
Debenhams.
was bought out by somebody else, though, wasn't they? That's why
Amazon.
They got rid of
But
it.
we know
Amazon.
what you're talking
Well,
about.
what
We know
Amazon?
what you're talking about, Tony. We know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're talking about immigrants.
Don't.
We know that British fucking don't like immigration. We know. We know. Because in America, we understand immigration.
Immigration.
Fucking
That's
immigration.
yeah, exactly,
Right,
John.
Fucking
Exactly. He's fucking agreeing.
Immigration.
The mad
That
doctor's fan.
comes across.
Back
comes
in the
across
day
from
when
France.
my family came from Czechoslovakia, immigration meant you assimilate to
Which
the
is-
fucking country that you're coming to.
It doesn't,
Right.
I
doesn't
love
matter
it. Rolls
anymore.
up the
Right.
tongue. The only
Hang on,
good thing
listen.
about Slovakia,
Then
slow
John.
back. Yo,
Shh, hang
Wait.
on, hang on. Anthony wants to say
Wait.
something. Go ahead.
well done,
Wait.
Tony.
I believe in legal immigration, but what I don't believe in is when certain people that earns money out of vulnerable people to drag them across France to Britain illegally,
Yeah.
making money out of them, and that's why I don't like.
So
We
you're,
know who you're talking about.
so
A lot
so
of people
Anthony,
in,
Anthony, you
Ireland
are opposed to capitalism.
I'm opposing by these multi-billionaires
Uh-huh.
making money out of these vulnerable
Billionaires.
people that come from Syria and other parts of the country, even Africa, coming across over here, and they get bloody murdered,
Yeah,
drowned.
but why would someone from Africa want to go to the UK? It's great in Africa.
No.
Fucking
No,
war.
seriously, why would you want to leave like
It's so great in Africa
Yeah.
that they want to go to the UK.
Yeah, why would you want to leave your country?
Why? That's the question. Why? The question. That's the
It's
big
just
question
like
mark.
it's
The
so
other day,
great in
the
Mexico
only people
that
that's coming
they
over
want to
are
come to the
Tony.
United States.
Yeah, but why? Why would you want to leave?
The only
It's
ones that
fucking
are coming
great.
over at the moment, Tony, are the as you say, the Syrians. Yeah, the Syrians we've got to look out for. Like really, at the end of the day, there's too many of them coming over we don't know about.
No, whoa! I'll stop you there, right? Those people in Syria, the innocent people, I accept, but I do not accept those multi-billionaires making money out of them, drag them across the whole of Europe into France, and France is not doing nothing about the situation.
Well,
then
France
loading
was
it
always
up.
going to be like that, isn't they?
Exactly.
France is a bunch of wankers anyway.
So
like,
let me ask you a quick question, Anthony. Everything you just said. How do you know about that stuff?
It's going on though, isn't it?
It's going on a lot.
Yeah, no, I understand, but no, hold on, John. So all that stuff you just said, how do you know about all that stuff?
Because the information I look at, and I look in between the lines.
And where'd you get that information from? Where was it? Does it like fall out of the sky, or do you fly over to the Middle East and investigate, or where do you get this information from?
You sift through all of the information,
all the BS,
and you see what you see personally.
No, I'm trying to make.
Right?
I'm trying to make a point here. So Anthony, where do you get this information from?
Right. Listen. Basically, when there's something going on, and certain countries are basically taking your human rights away. Right, and certain countries are doing it.
Yeah, but how do you know that?
Fucking answer it in there.
This country takes all our rights away.
How do you know that?
How is there places in the UK where white people cannot go after 6 p.m.?
Well, I mean,
how the fuck is that possible?
I mean, something that kind of pricked my interest a couple of weeks ago was Idris Elba, right? The actor.
Yeah.
Where the left came out and said he's not black enough because he doesn't have black friends and he doesn't eat black food.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
No, think about it. And I said, well, why did...
like Caitlyn
no,
Jenner
wait,
being a fucking Republican, even though she's a fucking transgender person.
Hold on. So why doesn't he have lots of black friends and eat black food? Oh, let me think for a second. Could it be because he lives in fucking Europe? Could that have that might have something to do with it?
I asked somebody that I know whose family came from Europe and immigrated here to America. I asked them, why did your family come here? You know what their answer was?
What?
Go on.
Because everybody in Europe was a fucking retard.
Well, yeah, I can.
I had to escape. Exactly. I had to escape this fucking shit.
I can relate, but it's like, if you were to why is it that 90% of the people on TV in Africa are black? Why is that? No, I'm being serious. Why is it that like 90+% of the people on TV in Africa are black? Why is that?
Now I think you have to distinguish North Africa from South Africa.
And why is it that I don't know if this is currently true, but it used to be true. Why is it that most of the people on TV in Europe are white? Why is that?
Are white? Because there's a lot of them here.
White people are the people of that nation.
But you see the point I'm making. Why
because white people were the original people that were there.
Why is it that 99% of the people on TV in China are Chinese? Why is that?
Because Chinese people were the original people that were there.
But that's not very diverse. What's up with that?
No.
They need to change
because
that.
diversity is a fucking idea of fucking liberalism.
Change that. You know, I mean, if
we all originated from Africa,
that's not necessarily true.
I don't believe that either.
That's not necessarily true.
I found out something about that recently.
What you got,
they found this man in America. He had his genealogy done with his DNA.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they traced his first ancestor back. That's how they find out how old the species is. Yeah, and his first ancestor was over 300,000 years old. which puts it back further 100,000 years because they thought modern humans were 200,000 years old.
Okay.
So it puts it back another 300,000 years.
Yeah.
Puts it back another 100,000 years. And his origin was in Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not Africa.
Not Africa.
Yeah, we gotta get away from this fucking African myth.
Yeah.
So they don't know. They don't know. They just don't know.
Great
They
song,
don't know.
like,
They don't know.
It began in Africa.
Every year we discover something new. Every year we discover something new.
Right,
but
right.
it takes so long for that information to get out.
You know what's crazy? Let me throw this out there. You know, that movie Black Panther, right?
Yeah.
That movie.
I didn't watch it.
That movie. No, it was a good movie. It was a fun movie. It really was a good movie. I mean, it was basically The Lion King with people, but it was still a good movie.
No. I'm just kidding. No. I'm fucking joking.
No. But it was a good movie. I did enjoy it. It was a fun movie. But
Thank
here's
you,
the,
Simon B.A.
But
Thank you, Simon B.A.
Here's the deal. So they have this fictional African nation that's like hidden away in super high tech, right? Called Wakanda, right? Wakanda, and this fictional
Anda.
Pay attention to the word fictional. This fictional high technology country in Africa is when they show it on screen and they show all the people and all the technology and everything, the one thing that leapt out at me was it's not very diverse.
Not at all.
Hey, there you go. There you go. All I'm going to say is there you go. Genetic diversity. There you go. You fucking nailed the fucking nail on the head right there.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right, go on, Anthony. What do you got to say?
Simon B.A., if you look at it, Anthony is making a very good point.
Yeah, that's not true.
Anthony was making a very good point.
What's the good point? What did you make? What point was it?
Go back to the point you
originated from.
Where do you get your info from, Anthony?
Yeah,
he posted that 10 minutes ago or so.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I mean,
the comments are dried up.
You hear that a lot, like, well, the human race began in Africa. Oh, well, that's great. How'd you know that? Well, I saw a documentary about it.
Exactly.
The media. How do you know that? See, you don't know shit. All you're doing is mouthing the words of other people.
We don't know.
I mean, we don't know. You're making shit up. You're glomming on to other people's opinions.
Were Native Africans white or black? We don't fucking know. We don't know.
Right.
We don't know.
Let's get one thing straight here.
All right, go on then.
Us white people, right, that went into Europe, UK, and then went into America.
Okay, and your point is, I'm waiting.
I done my research.
Yeah, but what's the point you're trying to make? I don't get it.
Like, because we all the same human beings, white, black, Asians, whatever. We all the same human beings.
No, of course, yeah.
No, hold on a minute. It goes back to the Mormons again, like I said.
No.
It goes back to Noah's Ark.
No.
And the only people that got off the Ark.
No. Let's break it down, okay? There's only one human race, right? There's only one race, and that's the human race. The differences between people are cultural. There are vast cultural difference.
Right.
Right.
We're different colors and we're different races, but there's
not a biological difference. There's cultural differences. So when you see people, you're like, oh, look at those people over there. They're this, blah blah blah. You're not talking biology. You're talking culture.
It is a quandary for you.
Because biology is such a small part.
Yeah. Would you say warm climate would be another
No,
thing?
it's cultural. It's cultural.
Frank Triggs has something to say.
All right, Frank. All right, okay. Hang on, Frank has got some pearls of wisdom to drop on us.
If we evolved from apes,
I wouldn't say that.
What do you mean?
If apes evolved into human beings, why are there still apes?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, we didn't evolve from
Are you taking
Well, we
the
know
piss
we
or
didn't.
what?
We might have evolved from them. We have a common ancestor.
Yeah, it's an ancestry. It's not like fucking we evolved. It's not like
It's not like apes turned into humans.
Exactly.
Is that
that's what the theory of evolution is.
Exactly.
Went this way and that way and this
modify.
way.
I was going to say, are you having a laugh or what?
No, but I know where Frank's coming from.
Yeah.
Our distant ancestor.
I don't believe. I think we come from another planet.
Could be.
Oh, well, now we're going to say that aliens planted life on Earth.
Possible.
I think we're the aliens.
Very
I think we're the species that doesn't belong here.
What do you think?
Right.
What do you think?
Maybe a million years ago,
what do you think, Anthony?
See, that's why Frank is here. Frank knows.
That's a big statement.
Let me stop you right there, Frank. Listen,
we might have originated from Mars and left Mars and came here because Mars was dying.
Yeah, but what if we originated from Bounty?
Fuck it out.
Bounty. See, Tony laughs, and we're all like,
yeah.
I question everything. Everything I hear, I question.
Oh no.
I don't get it.
Fucking hell.
All right, guys, I have to tell you, it's like it's 11:30 over here, and I have a stream to do in the morning, so we're gonna have to wrap this up.
Stream.
I got a stream to do in the morning.
I'm streaming.
This is the morning.
I know. I got Paratalk to do in the morning, and I got shit done. So we need to wrap this up. So final words from let's see, Crazy John. What you got to say?
Well, that's it. I'll see you next week.
All right, excellent. Punches. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Like
all right.
that one.
Frank.
See you next week.
Very good.
So I'll see you
Anthony.
tomorrow.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Oh yeah, you're on tomorrow.
I will be here next week.
10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. UK time tomorrow. We'll be doing the Paratalk live stream, so tune in then if you can. I'm going to go ahead and hang up on you guys right now so I can wrap it up.
Good night, all.
So, good night, all. We'll see you soon. Good night, everyone.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Do what you can. Do what you can. Yeah. There we go. There he goes. Later, John. There we go. And we're back. We're back at the beginning. As we began, we're back. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. It was a bit of a ramble. We did jump all over the place, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you stuck with us. Hopefully you got some enjoyment out of the show. I would ask you please to subscribe to Mindset Central. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel or give us a thumbs up in the like. Hit the like button. Let us know you enjoy the stream. If you would like to support Mindset Central, there's some things streaming around the bottom for PayPal and a Patreon. If you listen to the Mindset Podcast or Paratalk audio podcasts, you can get exclusive audio podcasts at patreon.com/Mindset Central. Or if you go to mindsetcentral.com, you can subscribe to the audio portion of the show. I know that earlier on we talked about the alien autopsy, and on last week's Mindset Podcast, we had a great discussion about the ins and outs of the alien autopsy with Colin Wolford. And I'll be doing another podcast this Sunday, which will be exclusively on mindsetcentral.com. So shoot over to mindsetcentral.com and subscribe to the RSS feed. Subscribe to the Mindset Central YouTube channel. We will be back next Friday with the Mindset Howl. But I will be back tomorrow with the Paratalk live stream, which will be entirely different. In other words, no alcohol involved. Very serious discussion. But tune in if you have the time and or the inclination. I want to thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, subscribe. And we'll see you either tomorrow on Paratalk, or if we don't see you tomorrow, we'll see you next week on next Friday's Friday Night Howl. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Don't get too beat up by the nonsense of life. And we'll talk to you all very soon. Have a great weekend, everyone. And we'll see you next Friday. Later.